Yes, everyone needs a backup.
No,
Hello, everybody. How we doing?
Ah,
And welcome to the VGRCast.
coffee.
This week, I am joined by my friends Christine, Ryan, Monica, Mike, and Steve.
Just friends.
My name's
let's do
Kevin,
it.
and welcome to the show. How
Whee!
you guys doing?
Doing?
I just
Yeah, let's do
realized.
it.
I just realized my hue lights aren't on. Hold on.
You failed.
Oh, good.
And
Make it
you
purple.
failed.
Ha!
Chain.
There we go.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
We gotta get the mood.
Hello,
lighting.
and welcome to Standing Up School. And you
Green,
Green.
red,
failed. Ooh.
Rain.
blue.
Where did my drum pad go?
Rain.
Are we really doing this right now?
Yes, we are.
Oh, I got a
Purple.
little.
Hey, Patrick.
Oh,
It's popping. Pop,
Pop
pop,
locking.
Locking.
Pop, lock, and put it in your pocket.
I can get the vaccine next Monday.
I'm gonna get my second booster on April 6th.
I'm still waiting.
Same.
You
Ryan,
guys-
It's okay.
You guys are all 1C. You guys can get it. Actually-
No, I'm Mike.
Fuck you.
I hate this already.
I have to determine if I'm technically not. I think I might be, but I just gonna wait like a good noodle for my turn.
Hey,
Well,
Christine,
no, I
there's
mean,
only
you-
two people-
If you wait, you'll never get it. Like no one tells you you can go get it. You have to like know what group you're in and then sign up once it's available.
Yeah.
That's
Like-
that
again,
crap.
it's based on count.
I just registered.
It's
with
based
mine.
on county. Yeah, but even my boss was like, I don't know. Like I think we're 1C. So they don't know. Like your work might not even tell you.
Well, I got two things. One, Christine, as the only two vaccinated people, you want to flip these? You want to tell these chumps to suck it?
Yeah, suck it. I mean, I'm not fully vaccinated, but
Neither am I. My next
Also, I
is
am-
coming at the beginning of next month.
I would
Same.
be vaccinated if I could be.
But so I technically have a letter through my job that says, hey, this dude, like, I got in like fucking March of last year, and this basically says, yo, this dude's this company's an essential worker, and this dude works for that company. They didn't even fucking look at it when I went in for it. Just say like,
Yeah.
hey, check this box if you're an essential worker. This is a legally binding document now. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, I mean that's really all
yeah,
it
but
is.
you also but Steve, we'll talk later because you're actually in my county. So
Yeah, I just kind of like I did it through Walgreens, so I didn't like you could sign up through like all vax and stuff.
yeah, that's
but
what
like,
I did.
I would definitely like. I think it's the way I think Walgreens releases appointments like Tuesday, like midnight on Tuesday morning.
Most
so
websites
check
apparently
then.
do midnight.
yeah.
Hmm?
Most
Most
yeah,
most
it's like
sources do
spec-
midnight.
But it's specifically midnight on like Tuesday morning.
Mm.
If you can't log into the website or if you can't log into the website or it won't like let you log in or something, call like 1-800 Walgreens and they'll be able to set you up an appointment there. You won't have a choice as to what time your appointment is, but you'll be able to set up an appointment.
I'll keep that in mind.
Nice. Okay. So I guess let's get started with my big news. Couple things. I am now part of a stream team. The Gecko Swarm or Storm. I think it's Swarm. I don't even know.
You don't know the name of
Doesn't
your
even-
team? Are you fucking
Doesn't
kidding
even know the
me?
name of his
Wow.
team.
Hold on, let me double
He's
check.
busy.
Wow.
You can remove him.
No.
Yeah, I can get kicked out now.
No,
Kick
Dizzy,
his
don't do it.
ass.
Kill him. Kill him now.
Ew.
I was right. It is
So
Swarm.
Yeah,
good.
because it's a swarm of
It was
geckos.
pretty.
Yeah. Okay. So
It's
essentially,
not a
what that
swarm of
means
geckos.
is it means I'm part of a streaming community now. And I'm gonna post this link in the chat. And essentially, it's just a way that I can meet new people, start a community, and kind of like we help each other, we rate each other, stuff like that.
Fallout Zone?
Well, that's like the URL name.
Oh, thank
Um,
you.
I like how Abby said hi to you and you're hosting the stream.
Abby's like, "Hi, VGR Kev."
Oh, she's sitting on top of me.
Yeah. So yeah, just kind of it's a way that you can kind of be included in like a little community, and it's kind of a cool little thing. It's ran by Dizzy Disaster, which I will go into now.
Previously on Wednesday.
Previously on Wednesday, yes, I got
Yeah,
raided.
I missed this.
Yes, I got raided big time by Dizzy Disaster. And I've actually been rated 3 times, twice by him and once by another guy on Friday. So if you don't know who Dizzy is, he's a longtime streamer and a longtime friend of mine on Twitter.
About 6 years.
He streams things like survival games, simulation games, and strategy games. He's also got a huge Russian and like Ukrainian audience. Because at one point he was rated by a big, like one of the biggest like Russian streamers. And people just stuck around.
Random?
Yeah, just at random because he was playing the same game and people stuck around. And then Dizzy, like, he learned Russian through Duolingo, became a Duolingo ambassador, and now he can speak Russian with his audience and stuff, and it's really cool.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. So I recommend checking out him. He plays like Don't Starve. He's currently playing Loop Hero. He's also been playing Zelda Link's Awakening recently. So he's a really cool guy.
Talk slower.
But the raid I want to talk about in specific happened on Wednesday.
Talk slower. Talks like 20 times faster.
He's excited.
I am.
In all fairness to Kevin, people from Illinois and especially Chicagoland area naturally talk fast.
Yes, that is true. Anyways,
we got shit to do.
so Dizzy's stream,
Snow to shovel.
Dizzy's raid was really important to me for a couple of reasons.
300 fucking people came in.
Yes, so 300 people came in. It meant a little more to me though, because back in 2013 or 2014 is when I really started watching Dizzy. And he was really, like, as far as I can remember, he was the first person I really watched on Twitch, and possibly the first one I followed. He was definitely the first one I interacted with. So to me, it's just like there's a bigger connection there. Back in those days, like, we as a group, we were focused on, like, the whole YouTube thing and trying to become big gaming Let's Players. Yeah, that worked out well.
You guys tried to do that?
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what VGR is from. And then...
Game Royals.
Yes, Video Game Royals.
We don't say that anymore.
Yeah, I mean, we do, but a little bit.
But back in those days, I didn't really give much thought about streaming, but I did think that if I was ever going to be a streamer, I'd kind of want to be like Dizzy, because I just noticed that he always interacted with chat. He was very welcoming and just he was an all-around awesome, wholesome guy. And something I haven't really talked about with anyone really is that the last couple weeks of streaming, I've been feeling kind of drained would be the right word. Little not motivated, like it was becoming a chore, like it was something I had to do, like I had to keep up with the stream schedule.
That's a mood.
Yeah, and because like stream schedules are nice and all, because like it keeps me on track of playing the same games, but at the same time, like it makes it so like, okay, Monday night's Gloomhaven, Tuesday night's the podcast, Wednesday night's supposed to be Halo. So it's just it became very much a routine, something that I just kind of did every week. That changed last week though. And it wasn't because of like the 300 person audience I had all of a sudden, but it was because after my stream, I went and I listened to what he said about me, and I was about to cry.
It was totally adorable.
It was adorable, and he pretty much was saying that, like, go watch this guy. He has the potential to be a really great and big streamer. Like, I'm not gonna make him an overnight star or anything by rating him, but maybe this will give him the right push in the right direction to kind of like be better. And it was those words that kind of got to me and kind of gave me back the spark or the fire to kind of try to be better at this kind of thing. So like Friday I had an awesome stream. I just felt different, and this weekend I felt different, and even yesterday and today I felt different. Just things feel better now, like it's less of a chore. So I just kind of want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for Dizzy. Really appreciate it. Just thank you so much.
You should talk about the platypus bit afterwards.
Oh yeah, and then afterwards, I rated a platypus, who's another big streamer that I've been following for a while. Since Ray followed,
since a regular viewer of him, actually, he's extremely personable.
Yes, he's
memes are extremely confusing, and I don't understand anything. But
so essentially, part of his, I don't know if it is his cause of fame, but a big part of his fame was, or it's a big boost at least, was because when Brown Man Ray from Achievement Hunter, or used to be from Achievement Hunter, started streaming full time, he rated him because he has these crazy alerts set up, and he still does, where like if you donate a certain amount, like it triggers these like crazy alerts. So he pretty much told his chat, hey, go try to trigger all these alerts. And so they went to his channel, and just for like the next there's like an hour-long video on YouTube of just like him just trying to compose himself with all these alerts going off and crap, and it's really funny. And he still got crazy alerts and stuff. And we saw a bunch of them. Like when I rated him, the whole like anime sequence went off, and
It's
it was
like,
fun.
It's like memes of him set to the Evangelion theme. It's just like, I'm just like, what? I don't understand what's happening.
It was fun. And then he invited me to play a game of Trivia Murder Party, which I won. Yes, Mike or Steve and
My help too.
Christine were giving me answers on the side.
I did no Googling those, right? It was all
No, neither did
same,
I.
Same with me.
Yeah, it was fun though.
I'm like, Marmoset!
So yeah, that was fun.
From the living room. It's Marmoset!
And then the other raids were Friday. What's his name? Something of the Kamichi. Hold on, it's down here. Slapper of the Kamichi. They raided me while I was playing Stardew Valley. They brought in a bunch of cool guys. We kind of they stuck around in the chat for a little bit while we were wrapping up Stardew, and then Dizzy raided me again last night during Gloomhaven.
Nice.
Yeah, so
He said, hey, buddy.
yeah, so that's fun.
Dizzy's actually live right now, just so you know.
He's playing Loop Hero.
Don't know what that is.
I'm not subscribed to him, I don't think.
Then you
Or
better
follow
get
him at least.
that.
Dizzy.
Disease
Dizaster. So Dizzy,
All one word?
Diza. Yeah.
Yep, hold on, I'll just throw his link up. He was also the one that got me into Don't Starve. And
Yeah.
actually, so one of the reasons why I started, well, I didn't start watching because of this, but I watched him a bunch because he played Don't Starve. And when Don't Starve Together was coming out, he had beta keys. And he was giving them out on stream.
And he gave one out to Kevin.
Well, he did, but I had already gotten into the beta.
Yeah.
Just by email. So I was like, give it to someone else. Yeah, so that's that.
Where's your merch store, Mr. Big Twitch streamer?
With 7 people watching.
Hey man.
I'm gonna switch to Dizzy.
Ryan has already requested just a shirt that says Kevin.
I didn't request it. Sarah did.
Oh, Sarah wants a shirt that just says Kevin?
Sarah wants a shirt that just says Kevin on it.
Cool. I want to get like a baseball cap with like the Danny with the crown on it.
I request a shirt that says Absolute Panic in reference to our second level of
What?
Lasso.
Yeah. Mike!
Once the
God, I hate you.
Once the technical difficulties, our technical difficulties animation goes live, / drawing is finalized, I want that to be a t-shirt or a tank top. Because I want my cats on. Without someone trying to block my airway this morning. She tried sleeping on my throat. I was like, no, you're going to sleep next to me.
Want to pet.
She's so sweet. Oh my god.
So, did Wall Street Bets adopt an entire zoo, or what's the story behind that?
I don't have everything, not an entire zoo, but basically, from what I understand, I just thought it was kind of cool that Wall Street Bets are basically in their subreddit. They define themselves as a bunch of like autistic people with way too much money and just bet on meme stocks, and most of the time go bankrupt because they're special
tracks.
like that. Yeah. Anyway, so a bunch of them with way too much money have used a lot of their profits to adopt all of the gorillas.
Aww.
Not all of them, not literally all of them,
All
but they
of the
adopted a bunch of gorillas. I think they might have done other stuff too, but to the point where like the charity is like straight up shouting out like Wall Street Bets and maybe posting like a meme or two. It's pretty great.
Gorilla.
And
Harambe 2 Electric Boogaloo.
I was about to say.
No, don't do Harambe 2.
I think Nat had the news on, and it was talking about a father got a little close to the elephant pen with his like 3-year-old daughter, and the elephant started to charge them. And
Oh.
Stupid.
and then they reference the Harambe incident, and there's just that moment of flash.
Well, there's
Not again.
it happens a lot more than you think it
Because
does.
people are idiots
Oh,
and
sure.
hate people. They need
We
to
went-
not be stupid.
We went to some zoo.
It wasn't a zoo. It was a sanctuary. It was down in Florida because
No, this is different.
Which one was it?
I don't remember. We went to some zoo, and there was a tiger. Oh, it was the zoo on our way to Florida. Was it Alabama?
Montgomery Zoo.
Montgomery, maybe.
Yeah.
But there was a tiger cage there, and there was a zookeeper, just kind of answering questions, and we kind of talked to her for a bit. And she wasn't like on duty or anything, but she talked about how like there was a kid that was like, and it's like a big like fenced in like
it was in front
cage.
It was in front of the leopards, not the
Yeah,
tigers.
yeah, it was leopards, yeah. And then it was this big fenced in area, and she said that a kid like jumped over the first fence, like the small little like just like people pedestrian fence, and like went right up to like the actual fence of the cage and turned around and posed for a picture. Because like the jaguar will like pace up and down the wall and it'll follow kids around.
Because she wants to eat them.
Yeah,
Basically.
but then she said a different leopard, when the kid got up to the back of the cage, like was able to like get his claws through the cage and like scratched up his back real bad. And they had to put the leopard down because it hurt someone.
It's
Fuck
really
that shit.
yeah.
Yeah, it's really messed up.
Kid had it coming.
You should put the human down.
He had it coming.
He had it coming.
No,
My opinion is you
zero
put the human
sympathy for
down.
people who
No.
deliberately jump into or come near animal cages like
Well,
that.
it's like
R.I.P. Harambe.
it like
Pour one out.
the animal itself is already frustrated because it doesn't like being surrounded by people.
no.
And it's like then you have kids acting stupid, and I'm all for zoos for education and stuff, but like they also need to be they need to have the proper amount of space for the animals, so there's a lot of issues with zoos as well.
Let me rephrase that. I do have sympathy for the kid because they're a kid and don't know any better.
It was a teenager, it wasn't a kid. It was like
I think it was a
What?
kid.
No, I remember the conversation too. It was like a 13 to 14-year-old kid.
Oh,
If a teenager,
yeah.
never mind. I'm back to zero sympathy.
I retract my statement.
Oh, a
Read
teenager?
That
Fuck him.
guy.
No,
So-
no, like if you're a teen.
No,
if
because
you're
he
above
was
the
with a
age-
bunch of his friends and trying to prove that he was
If you're
cool.
above the age of 12, you should know. You should fucking know better. Like
If you're above
that's,
the age
like,
of 10, you should know better.
No, like if you're like 6 or 7, like to maybe 10, like
Also-
yeah, I'm not gonna blame you. I'm gonna blame your parents for being shitty parents.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. Like, also,
Yeah.
where the fuck are your parents? No, yeah. I believe, from what I recall, she was saying it was like a young high schooler with his friends.
Okay, I don't remember that part. That's fine. I mean, I believe you. The whole R.I.P. Harambe thing reminded me of Elon Musk because that's his song. But then it also reminds me that
I was literally trying to sing that as.
yeah, I know, I heard you. But it made me think that I saw a funny tweet today. It was
Wait, Elon
Elon.
Musk made that song.
Yeah.
Yes.
It made me think of a meme that I saw today, where it was Elon Musk, and he posted two graphs. He posted one where it says the resolution of camera quality over time, and like it's a steady, like pretty like sharp incline, and then it said resolution of UFO photos over time, and it's like a straight line. And then he says this might be one of the strongest pieces of evidence for why aliens don't exist. Number one comment: this is exactly what an alien would tweet.
Love it.
Also, we let the wrong people be billionaires.
Yeah. Also,
Well, we don't
I-
let
I-
people be billionaires.
No,
this is my new water jug. Want to show it off? I put stickers on it.
We do let people be billionaires, Christine. It's called a guillotine.
Mm-hmm. So the stickers that he got,
Oh,
I
good.
actually, so we get.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
try some.
This needs to be empty this needs to be empty every stream. So make me drink water.
Good. I will make you drink water. I will.
Hydrate.
Or you could just dump it on yourself right now
Ah,
in the chair.
nice. Just
That-
all over the chair. I do need a new chair soon. This one's
I
like
probably-
falling
I've
apart
been
at the front.
pretty Dehydrated lately. I should. All the.
You were cutting out there. You said you were pretty dehydrated.
I've been probably a little dehydrated the last couple days, and I see my water on my work desk, and I'm like, I should grab that, but I have to get up. So
You know why else you shouldn't get up to grab it?
why?
Because it's time for Monica's movie of the week.
Okay.
That fucking sucked.
That was a terrible transition. but-
Hey,
I'm
I
not-
tried.
I'm not
I
gonna let
tried.
That slide. That fucking sucked.
There was an
Terrible
attempt.
transition, my dude.
I wanted
Leave
to ruin it
me-
and be like Republicans.
Leave me alone.
Leave you alone. That would have been better. That pun would have been better for Sports Corner. Fuck off.
Leave me alone. I'm parched.
Pat,
What?
Pat.
What is happening right now?
Make like a tree and get out of here.
And get the fuck out.
See, what happened is Kevin had his really great moment that he was happy about earlier in the podcast. Now we just have to
All
shit on it.
downhill from here.
You see, but this is because of
It's peak
the
Joe's peak.
Balance.
real quick, Monica, just before you get going, I've come up with the phrase recently that I have a very easily inflated ego. Like my ego is normally pretty small, but as soon as I start getting compliments, like it just goes up and up and up, and then
That's what
so
I'm here for.
yeah, so people so Mike is supposed to like keep me like level headed and stuff. So thank you, Mike.
I
Anyways,
I did this
Alright.
before he had something to have an ego about.
oh.
So, as I stated, was Oscars last week or 2 weeks?
I
Last
don't
week.
know.
Last week. Anyway,
Wait, it happened already?
no,
No,
the
we
Oscars
talked about
are
the noms.
Oh,
The
nom.
noms.
Nom 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 nom.
Nom, nom, nom. So, well, if you recall, during when we talked about Oscar nominations, there were three of Best Picture nominees that Nat and I had not seen. One of which is The Father, which is the only one right now that is still actually running in theaters and is not on a streaming service. So we prioritize that one.
Wait, they do that?
I know, it was wild. We also were the only ones in the theater because we went to see it on a Monday 3. So there you go. But anyway, it is it is adapted from a French play, titled La Père, which is The Father.
Thought I meant the
And
pair.
and essentially the story is very simple. It's just it's about this guy who is going through some sort of Alzheimer's severe memory loss, and his adult daughter is taking care of him. And the interesting thing, because this is the common thing that shows up in various storylines, the interesting thing is that the story is through the lens of the father and his decaying mental state. So there are certain scenes and certain things that repeat. There's particular storylines that, like for example, at the beginning, the daughter tells her father, "Listen, I met a guy in Paris. I'm going to go to Paris and be with him. So we got to find a caretaker that works for you." But then she's all of a sudden not going to Paris, and then she is going to Paris, and then she's not going to Paris. And there's small little things too, like the color of cabinet after a certain point, or and just him recalling certain things that don't quite add up.
Mm.
So like
It
the movie kind of takes place in his head, sort of.
I wouldn't say takes place in his head, but his eye.
Yeah,
Through his
yeah, that's
lens.
basically what I meant.
Yes. So yeah, because it's not like this is all a dream or anything.
No,
like,
no. I more meant like it's like his brain
His point of
replaying
view.
and mixing, replaying
it
and
is
mixing
his
out
point
memories and stuff like that.
view,
Oh, so
and
it's
it
just
is. It's just. I'm sorry. You were gonna say
no. Go
somebody's
for it,
supposed.
Monica.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I'm just paying attention to cats.
Panning up for. I mean, valid. They are.
Uh-oh.
Oh my
Okay, there's-
God,
No,
Daddy!
she's fine. She's
Hi.
fine.
Sorry, I love.
Come on, go see Daddy. Also, your sister's right behind you. Be nice.
Monica, continue.
I'm sorry. Cats are just distracting. But anyway, it is remarkable the way that it's put together, and it is very much Anthony Hopkins is the title role of the father, and it is very much look at me,
Oh.
I'm a very good actor. Look at me acting all over the place, acting.
I'm gonna
I'm-
act the shit out of this.
And one of the interesting things is, since
Acting.
it was a French play, the movie takes place in London, and there's a
London.
line they keep repeating because the daughter talks about how she's moving to Paris. In the original play, it's flipped. It's they're in Paris to London. And there's a line in the movie that is like, "Well, you can't go to Paris. They don't even speak English there," which makes that
I
line
shall grumble.
infinitely funnier, knowing that it originally started. But it is very good. I would say if Chadwick Boseman was not nominated, probably would have gone to Anthony Hopkins for this performance because it was very. But yeah, as stated, it's not currently on anything wise. It is still in, but it is quite good and very sad. It will
Real tearjerker.
Yeah, because there's a I don't know. Does anyone care about spoilers?
I mean, just for the
I'm-
sake of the podcast, I
Oh.
probably
For
wouldn't.
the sake of the podcast, okay, but there's this one monologue at the end, where there's sort of a clarity given to a scene,
Mm.
and just
You
just
sly
the
dog, you got me monologuing.
break
What?
breakdown of uh just him completely breaking down, and that just hurt. It hurt. And I've been very lucky thus far that I have not personally dealt with any family members or anyone that I know personally with that thing.
Mhm.
But there is still an emotional connection there that
To be honest, I probably won't watch it because that
Yeah, not about sad movies either.
well, no, several of my family members have had memory disorders, and there's a Black Mirror episode that really fucking triggered me that was due to memory loss, so I will not be watching them.
yeah, yeah, I would say that if that is your case, Christine, I would steer away from it for your case, uh especially the way that it ends.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Ah.
Alzheimer's is kind of one of my biggest fears. Hope someone puts a pillow over my face before if I ever get that. But
Well, at least you're less likely to get it than I do. I've had two of
that
my
is fair.
my mother's father and my father's mother have both had it. So
And this
Well-
isn't meant to be a joke, more of like a comforting thing, because like yes, Alzheimer's is very scary, but like the one nice thing about it, I would say, is that you don't know you have it. Like
no, they do.
once you're
No,
far
they
enough,
do.
once you're far enough along, like you
Yeah,
won't
but until
remember what you
get
forgot.
there, it's a
Yeah, but like once you get there, you don't remember what you forgot.
I don't think it's just that. Like Alzheimer's isn't how they.
It's a lot more, yeah.
depict it in
Yeah.
movies and like TV shows. It's a lot more than just forgetting things. I think
And
there's like unpredictable like mood swings.
And
Yeah,
That's
I-
other
part of
stuff
the,
too.
No, I
and
understand
that's
it.
part of the
Yeah, I do
reason
too.
Why,
No, I know.
the
I
father
want to
is.
stop this.
Oh, that's fair.
I just
Moving
wanna-
on.
If I may get this one thought out, and that is why the father is so brilliant, because it does have those nuances to it.
Fair
Mm,
enough.
Of
nice.
of the portrayal of how this affects the mind, where it's not just simply memory loss.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, again, would recommend unless that's not a thing that you're gonna be uh triggered by. But the one other thing I want to mention is that the other interesting thing is that it's a one act play that they
Mm.
adapted.
How
So
long is
I
it?
it's not a long movie. It's just barely feature length. It's hour 37. So
Oh wow, that's barely feature length. Yeah.
yeah, so
It's
I'm
barely
sure they
feature
had
length.
so they definitely I'm sure they stretched some things, and I wouldn't know the exact comparison. The play is also not that old either. It came out in 2012. It premiered in 2012 in France, made its way to Broadway, but
Nice.
yeah, it good, but it's sad.
Yeah.
that the end.
Moving
Before
on
we
to
move on to the next topic, just new news. George Segal died.
No.
Who is that? I think I saw something on Twitter
He
about
was
that a second
he
ago.
was in Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf.
Hold on.
He was
Uh,
older actor, so
Kevin.
Oh, I recognize him.
Hold on, let me go to
That's
Twitter.
sad. I actually recognize him.
Oh no. I mean, he was old as
George
dirt. So
Segal.
Yeah,
he was
you-
in The
Where have
Goldbergs.
I
and
seen him in? Didn't watch that.
I
Years
actually
ac-
like that show.
Years
That's a good show.
active. 1960 to present. Nope.
Oh, Danny did not.
no longer correct.
Oh wow, they have not updated his IMDb yet. That's actually
Well,
very
because it literally
surprising.
just happened.
Well,
Yeah,
I know,
it
but
happened like
usually
less
they're
than an hour.
really on the nose with that stuff.
True.
Uh,
So
Um,
moving.
Oh, wait, Kevin, if I might make a request, that we
87.
do the one do the Wonder Woman one first, and then do the next one.
Just
Fine.
go.
Just
No,
go.
it was just more like so leading up into watching the Snyder Cut, me and Vanessa watched Wonder Woman this past weekend.
Stop!
The
I'm
first
fixing your
one?
tail.
Yeah, the first one. Just because we're kind of watching the DC movies in order.
The DCEU.
Had
Yeah.
you not seen it beforehand?
No, I have. We
The
were watching
DCU.
them
Not
because we
DCEU.
hadn't seen them in a while.
Or was it
So
DCEU Extended
I-
Universe?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought it was a lot weaker than the first time I watched it. Not really the entire thing was weak, like really only the ending. I thought the ending was super weak.
You mean Wonder Woman? You mean Wonder
yeah,
Woman
the ending
2,
was not
right?
good.
No, Wonder
the
Woman
one,
1.
Oh.
the Wonder Woman, well, both of the endings I guess were a little weak, but like
They both
everyone-
boil down to the same exact thing, like unexpected boss fight,
yeah,
like
pretty much.
like with random like CGI villain.
Oh, that's the thing you didn't like
Yeah,
about it.
so yeah, pretty much. I mean,
But
see,
also, like
here's
the
the
first
thing.
one, like it didn't really even matter. I think was the
No.
problem with the
No,
first-
no,
He was just
they
there.
were going for it. So here's I thought they had a really interesting premise. Everyone's seen Wonder Woman, or does anyone give a shit about spoilers? Because I'm gonna spoil the shit out of this.
2017 movie?
Yeah, I'm
No,
gonna
that
spoil
you
the
could
shit out of
spoil,
fuck
'cause
all
it's-
y'all.
4 years old
4
now.
years, yeah.
So basically, they have this thing at the end where Dinah kills the bad German general guy.
You say Dinah?
Diana.
Diana.
Sorry, Diana.
Diana.
Sorry,
Okay.
No one's in the kitchen
No,
with her.
no,
She's
no.
just kicking ass.
Dinah!
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah.
Really him?
Hold on a second. I've been watching.
She's out there with a sword kicking fucking ass.
No, I've been watching Arrow lately, and
Okay.
and, one of the characters, the Black Canary. Her name is Dinah.
Mm.
Okay.
Anyway, Diana kills the bad guy with a sword, and then it's like, shit, the war's still going on. Maybe it's just that humans are garbage. And I'm like, yes, that's great. Stick with that. And they've got Remus Lupin with a fucking mustache fucking shit up. And I'm just
I like Remus Lupin.
Yeah.
Mustache.
Yeah.
And-
I would agree with that. They had a good thing going, and then they just ruined it by bringing it back.
I mean, I don't think it would have bothered me half as much. It does. I mean, it would have still been like cheesy, but like Ares to me is all about like just feels like toxic masculinity, I guess. And Remus Lupin does not. And the fact that they kept his like hulked out god form as basically Remus Lupin wearing some armor, it doesn't work. Like
I didn't have a problem with that part.
The God of War doesn't have a fucking British ass mustache. It looks
Ares
cheesy.
might. You never know.
He's
No
got
one.
white skin, red face paint, and a dead wife and kids.
It's
Okay, well,
Ares.
that's not Ares. I think Mike's referring to Kratos, but
I
Yes,
have, I,
the
I'm gonna
God of
come back
War.
to that
no,
later.
that's Dad of War. Whatever.
Dad of War.
Dad of War. Well,
And
no.
his son's not dead.
Yeah,
No,
I'm the son.
but-
No, his daughter is. I said
But
kid.
like
Oh, okay.
everything,
Yeah.
everything else in the movie was pretty spot on. I enjoyed everything else right up until the end, and I'm just like, this is dumb.
I am, alright, is that your
That's the
final
Duolingo
thought
all.
on Wonder Woman?
Pretty much. Like
Okay.
I liked the rest of it, other than the ending. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Gal Gadot and Chris Pine have great chemistry.
They're two very, very pretty people.
Yes.
I don't. Gal Gadot's a smoker.
Oh, smoke show. Absolutely.
No, I meant
I don't think that's what he meant, Steve.
no. She
What?
smokes cigarettes.
I don't
Oh,
think
she is? Well,
And
okay,
then-
she's a smoker and also a smoke show. But
I
Well, you
was
see,
just here-
yeah.
I was
That's a
just here
turn
like,
off for Kevin.
Wait.
Oh yeah.
Did he know what he meant by that?
Oh yeah. Smoke show. Like that's a weird way to put it. I've never heard it said that way before, but
no,
okay.
That was not his intent.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
But yes, that's my thoughts on Wonder Woman, and we're watching that leading into.
Snyder Cut came out, and it
Yes.
has divided the internet in half.
And Kevin and I haven't
Okay,
watched
see,
it.
I haven't seen anyone say anything bad about it except
Oh.
like, Monica and like one other person. I have
I've-
seen almost zero criticism. Of it.
I've been seeing people on Twitter in the last couple days specifically coming out saying like, yeah, that was not great.
Yeah, so
Huh.
Like
okay,
better,
listen,
but not
I
great.
think- is it fair for me to say, because Steve, you hadn't been watching that, right?
We're like a half hour away from the end. Like the team's just gone off to fight the bad guy.
Okay. Pro tip, you're going to ignore me, but pro tip, once it hits epilogue, just stop.
Nah.
You're gonna regret it. But anyway, I think it's fair to say that I think out of all of us, I'm the only one that has watched it full through. As of yes.
Correct.
I think you and me.
I
are
haven't
the
even
only ones
seen
who
the
have
original
watched
Justice
it.
League.
So Nat and I took notes.
Oh God.
Oh God, wait, is this gonna take forever?
No, it's only a couple.
Couple
but I wanna
No spoilers or anything, because
No
like,
spoilers.
I will avoid the notes that have spoilers, but
like I don't want to hear anything about plot or anything. I don't know anything about this movie.
most of this is just me memeing out, and Nat maybe writing one or two actual criticisms, and me just being like, "That's stupid."
Okay.
But the basic of like I posted some of them on Facebook, but there's my notes out of context in no particular order. Grabs by the throat, go. And one of the conversation from me and Nat. Darkseid looks like a dad. Me, he looks like Kratos. Nat, how dare you?
It's Dark Side.
Yeah, it's Dark Side.
It's Dark
I
Side.
know.
I know it's
I
pronounced
did
Dark
it.
Side, but Darkseid makes it sound less stupid.
Does it?
No,
Not
it does
that-
not.
Only
In
by
all
a little
caps-
bit.
Nope.
in all caps, giant sesame seed.
I don't even know what half of these are referring to.
Yeah.
Again, completely out of context. Forced romantic subplot. Trying to fly is the same as intensity as taking a shit.
That was weird. Steve, you cut out a bunch while you were cackling like a hyena, so it sounded.
You're a hyena.
I mean, yeah.
Motherbox is a silly ass name.
Welcome to
Naked for
DC.
Dark
Oops. Oops. Hold on. Click the wrong button.
The Snyder fans cut us off.
Oh, rip.
They
There you go.
knew.
Continue.
They knew. Get naked for Darkseid. We could do this in a nanosecond. ... Still does it at same pace.
Oh, I know that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Bad
I'm
CGI swing is not only symbolic.
I don't know what any of these things mean, and I'm
I know,
on.
Worry about
and
it. You'll
that's-
figure it
and
out.
That's the point.
I don't. I'm not enjoying this though.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
These are all out of context for like most of us, so we have no idea what you're talking about. You could be talking about anything as far as we know.
Well, that's the thing.
I don't know what anyone's talking about because I haven't seen anything regarding the Snyder Cut.
And
Okay,
before
same.
the original.
But anyway, the some of it is in my personal takeaway, because I've discussed this very thoroughly and listened to a couple of various reviews. Is it the big sort of question is it better than the theatrical version? So short answer, yes.
Everyone agrees with that. No one is
Yeah,
saying that
that
it's.
is no
question.
question.
No one is disagreeing with that.
Henry
That's-
Cavill actually doesn't have a weird upper lip this time around.
but he's got a CG. No wait, they which never mind. But the big question, does that make it a good movie? Just because it's better than the original theatrical version, does that on its own, does it stand as a good movie on its own? My answer is no.
That's kind of
I
what
don't-
I've been hearing. I've been
I
hearing
don't-
that it's incredibly too long. Most of it is
Yeah.
like the extra stuff they added. Yes, it builds the world and it builds the characters, but like not in a
Which
good
it was
way.
The DCEU desperately needed just
Yeah,
because
the
of.
way I
Gee, maybe you
kind
should have had more than 2 movies before you had your big
Exactly.
superhero together
it's not
movie.
Even that. It's not even that. It's the way I kind of equated it is the difference between someone having a very extensive backstory for a D&D campaign for their character, but keeping it kind of all to themselves, and then or on the flip side, building your D&D character based off of character interaction. Because the characters kind of...
So wait,
they're
which in this metaphor, which one is the movie?
The movie is the first one.
Okay.
Because yes, it builds the world. They give backstories to characters, but they really don't interact. They don't have those moments. And yes, the theatrical version may have had some stupid ass moments, but at least they had some humanity and character building to them. And that's the thing that's kind of missing. It's kind of... there really isn't a good motivation for these characters to really save the world, unless if they weren't
Besides
being
saving
directly
the world.
impacted. Yeah, if they weren't being directly impacted, would they still get them together? And there really
I
isn't...
mean,
That's
life
every
on
superhero
Earth...
movie.
Well, yeah, but it's just like I feel like all life on Earth being extinguished is a good enough motivator for me. Like,
Right,
I feel
but
like
if it
that
was...
directly impacts
Well,
everyone.
besides Superman, they all come from Earth. None of them are aliens or anything. Like they're all
but the fact
Earth is their
like,
home.
That's
it's
not
still
really a good motivator, though.
No, exactly.
That's every
I don't
superhero
disagree.
though.
Yeah,
Like,
but it's
what-
not
like-
an
like-
interesting motivator.
Like would the
Yeah,
Avengers have give a
I'll go with
shit?
that.
Would the Avengers have give a shit if Thanos went to fucking Pluto and he's like, I'm gonna wipe out half the life on Pluto. Okay.
Yeah, but there's a lot of other stuff going on with the Thanos fight that makes it more interesting.
True,
Exactly.
and there's
That's
also
the
a lot
point.
more built up to it, because like
Yeah.
you've had like 24 movies to know that this is a big deal. It's been set up that the Infinity Stones are incredibly powerful objects that, in the wrong hand, could do devastating things. In the Justice League movie, they introduced there are these 3 boxes. They're called Mother Boxes. We can't let them touch. Or else
But
what?
they do anyway, and
Or else what? I mean, the whole thing is that we don't know what they are. Like, if they touch, like, yeah, bad things happen, but like in the Marvel universe, like it shows off like all these stones and what they do and like how incredibly powerful they are.
Yeah, but
And-
DC. But the problem was DC tried to jump the gun on it, which was their first mistake. What they're doing right now, doing like single stories, like the Batman and Joker and hell, even Aquaman. Aquaman is not a good movie. Is it
I
fun?
forgot about
Fuck
Aquaman,
yes.
honestly. Like,
I had fun watching Aquaman. Is it a good? No,
What's-
it
I
is
fell
not.
asleep.
I
What's
just
going
straight up
on with-
forgot the Aquaman movie existed.
Because
What's
Jason
going-
Momoa is what?
What's going on with the Batman, by the way? I know it got shut down because Pattinson got COVID for
Oh,
a
did he?
while. And
Yeah,
so-
it's also not part of the extended universe.
No, it
I don't
is.
think it's not even really.
not.
And also, apparently, canonically, Joss Whedon's Justice League does not exist,
yeah,
and it has, and it's never existed.
Good.
Apparently, since the
What
beginning
about
of
the
Aquaman,
animated series?
since the 2017 or 18 Aquaman movie came out, Jason Momoa and the director were both like, "Oh no, this is a continuation of Zack Snyder's Justice League. Like that other Justice League, forget about it."
So speaking plot wise, it's much the same. There are a couple of differences that I can.
I've
think
heard it's
of.
the same story, pretty much.
Yeah,
It's essentially the same story, maybe executed slightly different.
The biggest difference, plot-wise, that Nat and I were able to notice, was when Superman was actually resurrected, and that...
Da 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 da.
Oh, you know he's coming back. Shut up.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I haven't even seen Batman vs Superman.
Whoops.
Okay. Well,
Which- I mean, that's the biggest problem right now. Is if I want to watch Justice League, I have to watch that first.
it's
Yeah.
not It's not the best. It's fine.
Why
It
is
has some
DC?
dumb-
Why is DC great at everything except for live action movies?
I know, right? Like the animated stuff is dope.
I mean, except
man,
Marvel started to give them a run for their money with the animated
Like what?
Spider-Verse.
Oh well,
That
yeah,
was
but that's
Sony.
like one movie. DC is.
It's
having
still
a
Marvel, though.
Yeah,
It's-
but like,
Yeah,
well,
but it's not Marvel Studios. It's Sony.
no,
True.
what it's also like one movie, and DC has like an ongoing like stamp of excellence on most of
Yeah.
their stuff. I haven't heard anyone say this was genuinely terrible, but So my thing with Justice League is I am genuinely enjoying myself. I like the character moments. The action is quite good. Is it a good movie? Absolutely not. It is packed with It's packed with really dumb cliches. I have predicted way too many fucking lines in this movie. Where
Were they
here's
fun lines?
what?
Were they fun lines?
Yeah, they're fun lines. It's just
Okay,
like
then
I got
predictability
you,
doesn't
I
matter.
got you, you cliched ass scriptwriter, you. But it is not a good movie. But I am not one of those people who looks for cinematic masterpieces. I want a good popcorn flick that I can just like sit
Well, then
back,
it's a good
enjoy, and
movie.
kind of turn off my brain for a
I
half.
I think I'm
Well,
sorry.
here's the thing. To me, there's a difference between a good movie and an entertaining movie. Now a movie can be a good movie and an entertaining movie, but there's like The Room, a genuinely terrible movie. Is entertaining, absolutely. I love the shit out of that movie. But there's also like good movies, like Birdman. Did I enjoy that movie? Absolutely not. I couldn't stand it. But like,
Then you think it's a bad movie, Steve. There's no difference between those.
Good
two
and
things.
good and bad is an opinion. Like there's no such thing
Yeah.
as a good or bad movie.
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah.
what you think.
No. Okay.
It's all subjective.
Here's the thing, though. Birdman is objectively a well-filmed, well-acted, well-shot movie.
Incorrect. There is no
hold on,
objective thing
let
about
me
this.
fucking finish.
No, I'm not going to let you finish because you already started off on the wrong fucking foot. There is no objectively good thing about art in anything.
You're arguing with the critic.
You cannot say that something is objectively well shot because well shot is an opinion.
Okay, well, there is a reason Birdman did it win for Best Picture, or was it in the running for Best Picture?
It won.
There's a reason that Birdman won, and
Yes, because it's an extremely artsy movie, and that's what wins the Oscars.
Right, it is a good movie, but it is not for me. I didn't enjoy it. It's like video games. Like I can, like Breath of the Wild. I can appreciate that Breath of the Wild is a genuinely good game, but it's not for me. Am I making sense?
No.
Yeah, but no. So here's the thing, though. Yes, I get what you're saying, but by qualifying something with good or bad, that's your opinion. Like you think Breath of the Wild, like you acknowledge. I think the thing you're trying to say is you acknowledge that
other
people like it, and other people think it's a good game or good movie. You don't think so, though.
But I don't
If it's
give a
not
shit about what other people think.
yeah, I mean,
Like,
if
it's
it's not for you, then it's bad.
Stop talking over each other.
Breath of the Wild is not a bad game.
Christine, you just get used to it.
Whoa, what did I miss in the last like?
We're not
minutes?
talking.
I had my
It isn't
headphones
like
off.
We're just
what I'm
talking about
saying
opinions
is-
now in general.
Yeah. Well okay. Bring it back to Justice League. What I'm trying to say, I don't think Justice League is a particularly well made like. I don't really know how to say this. Like I know it's not. I'm having fun, but like the execution of Justice League could be better. Does that make more sense?
You're saying so. What you're saying is that you think it's a good movie right now because you're enjoying it.
Right.
However, you see people's arguments that it's that they don't like it.
And you're acknowledging that.
Yeah.
I guess
we are talking. You
Yes,
missed.
because
Yeah, Steve, welcome to the conversation.
this has been a huge problem over the past, this has been a major debate in the anime community for a past month over trying to break this stigma of enjoying trash, which is not a good thing to have. Like people try to downplay their interest in something just because it's not critically acceptable to like the thing. And that's not a good mindset to have.
Yeah.
If you like it, it doesn't matter what other people are saying about it. It doesn't matter what critics are saying about it. You like it. And then you get to go on and explain the reasons why you like it.
Like Mike and I, we love Chronicle.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Chronicle.
That
Chronicle.
was not a well-received movie.
No, but Mike and I love Chronicle.
Yes.
And just to kind of again bring it back to the Snyder Cut, because it's like, yes, I know I've sort of become the role of the movie critic here of just
It's all yours. Take them.
how
Why do you have so many
things have
dice?
developed.
Remember I
But
bought a bunch?
it's just with the Snyder Cut, I was expecting and hoping if they're adding 4 hours, that they would be adding more depth, and they didn't add more depth. They added 27 scenes of slow mo. I counted.
Well, then,
yeah, it's 10% slow mo.
Now, granted, I haven't seen it, but didn't they add back in all of the cyborg stuff?
Yeah.
Yes.
And
all the characters and stuff are now more fleshed out.
Was the main thing that I was talking about in terms of having a character with an extensive D&D backstory versus one that shows has their character built through interaction. Because yes, they do flesh out Cyborg's backstory, but it's all just exposition, and it doesn't really build based off of his interaction with the Justice.
That's fair.
And yes, we're talking about Josh Tanks' Chronicle, or Max. I refer to as Max Landis' Chronicle, and I think it wasn't negatively received, but it also wasn't like
it was mixed.
It was mixed. It was very mixed. Like I went to go see it with a bunch of my friends in high school, and like they all hated it. I was the only one that left the theater going, "That was a good movie." They were all like,
I thought
"What?"
David liked it.
No.
Oh, David didn't like it.
Found footage films aren't well received usually.
Yeah.
It was basically Cloverfield, and that's it.
It's got an 85% of Rotten Tomatoes, but it's also got a 69% of Metacritic and a 7 out of 10 on IMDb. It was okay. Like it didn't get like outstanding reviews.
Yeah.
But what my one comment on Steve's little tirade is that while I agree there's a difference between, like, you can definitely enjoy. I mean, this is going back to the whole thing. You can definitely enjoy a movie that other people think is bad. What the one thing I disagreed with your little explanation on is that if you have to turn off your brain to enjoy a movie, that's not a movie worth watching.
That's just how I like to watch.
It's not also not possible to turn off your brain, because if you could stare at a wall for 3 hours and get just as much enjoyment out of it.
No, that's not quite what I meant. Not like turn off my brain. It's just like
ignore the stupidity.
I enjoy action movies. Like I like action movies. I don't really like.
And there are plenty of ways.
Well, hold on. Like, I don't really go for like drama movies like a lot. I watch movies, read books, watch TV shows to escape from the real world. I don't watch them to get more of it.
And what I'm trying to say is that there are plenty of.
Wait, hold on, Mike. What'd you say?
What I'm saying is there's plenty of ways to extol the virtues of action movies without immediately diverting to, well, the plot's not that good. And you can be like, there's this big fucking spectacle and there's shit flying all over the place, and the designs for stuff is really cool, and the way it's shot looked really cool. You could start talking about that. But
Trumpet Steve, the slow-mo was unnecessary for like half of it.
Yeah. But yeah, so like, if you like something, lead with the things that you like about it, and then you can also say, well, it also had these problems and this problem, but I liked it in spite of these problems because of this other thing.
That's fair. Monica, you had a recommendation for me.
So my recommendation for you, if you're able to find it, also
Recommendation: get a cat.
Allergic, unfortunately.
Ow.
You are getting bit.
Yes, I am. Nat!
Help.
Nat!
Get a cat! Ow!
He got his ass scruffed. He is in the doghouse.
Look at his face! Look at
his face! Scruffed.
Pain.
No, when
I know scruffing doesn't cause pain. Sorry.
Yeah.
But anyway, if you're
not gonna go into it.
Here's an action. I love this movie. It is objectively not a good movie, but it is a fun movie, and I recommend it to all of you.
I just saw Mike's face.
Deadly Prey.
Deadly Prey. Okay.
Objectively not a good movie. Stop using objectively blah blah blah.
Okay. Well, is it a la The Room?
Okay, let me rephrase that. It's critically not a good movie.
Okay.
Is that better for our critic here?
So like I was saying, like no,
movie.
but we can all admit, like, I know you guys haven't seen it. The Room is a genuinely terrible movie. Everything it's done is wrong. It's unintentionally fucking hilarious, though.
Well, that's the thing that Deadly Prey is like. It's a very simple plot and is really goofy, but it is a fantastic action movie, and everyone should watch.
What was it again?
Deadly Prey.
Not to be confused with Birds of Prey.
And I would say
Birds of Prey was good. I enjoyed that one.
I like
Me too.
Birds of Prey.
And also, I would say, but there is an anime equivalent of The Room. It's called Garzy's Wing, and everyone who's seen it fucking loves it.
Garzy's Wing. I'll have to add that to the
It's like a
list.
2-episode OVA.
I mean, The Room is so loved that they made a movie about the making of it.
Mhm.
Yeah, because it was real fucked.
It's so terrible. I love it so much.
Yeah.
You getting up, baby?
So you don't think it's a
Make
bad?
sure to
You
watch
like
it.
it?
Now,
No,
now-
it is a terrible movie. It's poor. The acting is terrible. The set design is terrible. The lighting is terrible. Everything they did, everything wrong. Everything. It's incredible.
But did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you have a
but
good
it-
time?
No. Yes, but it is a terribly made movie.
it is a.
Like
I don't know how I feel about that terminology. That's like a gray area for me. Terribly made. That
okay.
I could let that slide, maybe.
You think they get something right by accident, but they didn't. They got everything wrong.
Yeah.
I
But yes. Also, I don't normally suggest this, but for Garzy's Wing, watch the dub.
Is it
okay.
really
Is it
that
like
bad?
Ghost
There's a
Stories?
reason that it's the anime equivalent of The Room.
Is it like Ghost Stories?
Spell it for me, please.
GARZEY''S Wing.
Because I mean, Ghost Stories is
What
literally.
What genre is it?
It's like a fantasy series. It's now that I think about it, it might be an isekai actually, like a transported
of
to
course
another
it is.
world series. But it's from like the 80s or 90s or something.
Okay,
Garze,
all right.
is it Garze no Tsubasa?
Yes.
Okay.
Have you seen it?
No, I was looking it up on Mal.
So what's the score on Mal, Ryan?
4.18.
Oof, out of what?
10.
10? Okay. Well, something's rated out of 20.
Now go,
Rated out of
now
5.
Ryan,
Fair.
go over to the stats tab on it and look at the 10 out of 10s on it.
Shit posting. It's just shit
Whoa.
posting at that point.
13%.
Yeah.
Hmm.
13% of the people who saw it gave it a 10.
Rickon is very upset that I kicked him out.
Well, he was
Okay.
biting you, so he gets punished.
He had
Yeah,
it.
he was.
He had it coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
God.
Because
Um,
he was trying to get under my little laptop, and he was he's like, no, this is mine.
Kevin,
And
if
it's
you
like,
want to watch the Snyder Cut, if you don't want to actually watch Batman v Superman, look up like a plot synopsis or some shit.
Yeah, I would say watching Batman v before watching Justice League is not a requirement.
And pretend Jesse Eisenberg doesn't exist because he is the
Motherfucker Justice.
I forgot about it.
whoever decided to cast Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor should be dragged out into the street and pelted with bricks.
I get what they were doing.
More of a director,
No,
writer
we
and
don't.
Plot
director
twist.
thing.
Oh, 100%
It was
director,
Zack
yeah.
Snyder.
Oh,
Was
shit,
it?
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, keep in mind, I mean, like, Zack Snyder pretty much orchestrated the current DC cinematic universe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
he did.
Yeah, which isn't great. I mean,
Go watch
No.
Watchmen.
I mean, they were definitely trying to play catch up because they were like, oh shit, Avengers has like
Yeah.
2 really big movies coming out back to back. We
Well-
got to put out something really big too.
Why?
Oh,
Take
it
your
was-
time. Make it good.
They had now had this.
Warner Brothers tried to play catch up, and Zack Snyder
Yeah.
was the one that they went to, and he's like, "Okay,
I'll give this a shot.
think you
In
did that.
fairness to
You hit me with it the other day.
Zack Snyder, that
Your head's
the,
not that hard.
that the studio did him really fucking
oh yeah,
that they did him real fucking dirty, and it's wild because Red Letter Media posted a review of their Snyder Cut, and it's wild in terms of what they cut out versus what they added,
Yeah.
and the things that they added really is just like, we gotta add some jokes, we gotta add jokes.
I gotta
that's
say,
Joss Whedon. That is Joss Whedon."
I gotta say though, like some of the lines like are pretty great. Barry is my fucking spirit animal. The guy playing the Flash. You don't agree, Monica? You don't find him funny?
I still didn't like his Flash. I still am big mad that they didn't already.
Huh?
I'm still big mad that they didn't utilize an already existing Flash.
I don't think he would have worked with them. I don't know.
It's just weird because Joss Whedon also did the first Avengers movie, right?
Yes, that's why the quips are all there.
Yeah, but I mean the first Avengers movie worked great, and it holds up really well.
The problem is that it's a different tone. Avengers is
That's fair.
Avengers is bright and cheery, and the DCEU is dark and gritty.
Which it shouldn't be.
Fun fact: if
that's why I don't like
Snyder
it.
had his way, it would have been in black and white.
Yeah, I mean I don't.
No.
Yeah, I think there is a black and white cut. There is, and they're going to release the black and white cut later. I think is the plan.
Also, they had it like letterbox, not letterbox.
Well, it was shot in 4x3.
Yeah.
4x3.
Oh.
And it was kept in 4x3 for artistic integrity.
And I've seen, well, you say that, but I've seen certain like still frames, and I could see where he's coming from framing wise. Like there's a shot.
Okay, that's fair.
Of the Flash where in 4x3, I'm like, all right, I get it. This would not have worked in 6. And what is the film ratio? It's not 16 by 9.
I think it is 16 by 9 or 16 by 8.
I think it's like 2.35 to 1 or something. It's wider than 16 by 9. So
well, because the whole thing is that like keeping it what they filmed it in was smart because like this is completely other subject, but like The Simpsons on Disney Plus. They cropped it to fit. They cropped it to fit like the screens, and some jokes don't work anymure. Like
you mean like this is box set of Dragon Ball Z? Fuck this fucking thing.
So there's literally an episode where they go tour the Duff factory, and then they're like, this is where we separate Duff Light, and Duff Extra, and so there's like one pipe coming in, and it splits off into three different like vats. And like, but in the Disney Plus cut, you don't see the split. It's just like 3 giant like tanks.
Yeah,
you don't see them coming out of the same tube, so the joke doesn't work anymore. So I mean, I understand why they kept it in 4:3, and I approve of that, I guess.
But I did enjoy some of the jokes they had, like the Flash asked Batman, "What's your superpower?" "I'm rich." It's funny.
Now let me explain why stuff like that happens. Short answer, cheapness. But basically, when you are remastering something for a streaming service or for like a Blu-ray release, you have 2 options. Either A, you go back and get the masters and completely re-encode it from film.
Ooh.
Or you go back and get the TV broadcast and upscale it digitally. Most people tend to go for the latter, which is what, but they also don't want to show it in 4:3 because people are stupid and it looks old. So what they do is they just cut out the tops and bottoms of the frame and stretch it out so that it's 16 by 9.
I like the term.
What was better,
Justice
Steve?
League.
The Justice
I
League.
like that.
Justice League.
And I guess that my main complaint about the DC universe is kind of the same. The Dark Knight did so good that pretty much the creatives or whatever at Warner, they were pretty much like, well, we got to make every movie like The Dark Knight. We got to make it all dark and gritty, and we got to make it very. I know, but I make it very gritty. But it's just it keeps coming back up, like every other character,
like herpes.
You can't Batman the Flash. You can't Batman Wonder Woman. You can't Batman Aquaman. They're all very bright, campy characters.
Wonder Woman has some pretty fucked up storylines.
Yeah, but as a character and as a person, she's bright. She's hopeful. She's bubbly.
Not really.
In the animateds, I remember her being very optimistic, very fun and light and bright. And just not dark and gritty. But anyways.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't think they did the Flash like super gritty. Like I am definitely interested in the Flash movie because I hear they're doing something about like the Flashpoint storyline, which was a very, very good storyline from what I remember from the comics.
Yes.
We should probably move on though. At some
Yes.
point.
Yes, we should. We have been. I mean, I think we've spent appropriate amount of time discussing a movie of that length.
It's a 4-hour-long movie. It's a lot to discuss.
I'll
so
have some final
long.
thoughts on it
Also,
next
again,
week.
if you do watch it, when it says epilogue, just stop.
I'm not gonna.
Stop.
Why? Is it really dumb?
You'll regret it.
Is it really dumb, or will it give me hope for something that's not going to happen?
It's bad.
Fair enough.
I'd still watch it. I'm still gonna watch the epilogue.
Your funeral.
I mean,
is that the?
I mean, I can't not watch an epilogue. If someone tells me there's an end credit scene, I have to watch it.
Oh yeah, me too.
I can't not watch it.
Is that where the scene with Joaquin? No, not Joaquin Phoenix. Leto comes in.
Just again, you'll
watch
form your
it.
own
Fair
opinion.
enough.
Anyways.
But anyway,
Sexism in video games.
So, okay.
Sorry, what was that, Monica?
Okay,
oh, okay.
This kind of I had this. So this kind of stemmed off of a discussion me and Vanessa were having. So we've been watching a playthrough of. So this is pretty much only going to discuss like one video game. I got a couple notes and others, but so are you
try to keep it short? We still got a couple topics to go through, and we're coming up on an hour and a half.
Okay, fair enough. So basically, we were talking. Me and Vanessa were talking about, or we've been watching in the mornings. We watched like a playthrough of Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes, which is basically a GameCube remake of the first Metal Gear Solid game, with up-res graphics. Still looks super potatoey because it's the GameCube, but so a character popped up called Sniper Wolf, and Kevin, actually pull up the not the Sniper Wolf one, not the bikini
it's
one.
Up.
Yeah. So for until that pops up, basically she's a character. She's a sniper.
It's up now.
Super badass, but she wears a jumpsuit that is like just boom. It's super obnoxious, and so she's not portrayed in a bad light though. Like she's clearly portrayed as competent, can easily kill the main character, no problem. But is that, I think personally, I think it's definitely problematic. I don't know if it's considered like sexist though. And then there's this other character which I will not even attempt to defend. You can pull that one up, Kevin. This is from Metal Gear Solid 5. Her name is Quiet. She's also a sniper, and she goes around dressed like. Wait for it to pop up.
You're gonna just start talking about it.
Yeah, basically she wears a bikini and like shredded like pantyhose. Essentially, and I probably wouldn't have given it a second thought if Kojima hadn't gave an explanation as to why she's dressed like that. The explanation is that she breathes through her skin and basically needs to show as much skin as possible in order to breathe. And look, I'm a straight man. I like fan service as much as the next guy, but even I'm just like, bro, that's fucking bullshit and you know it. Like, come on, that's ridiculous.
This is why you need to take the Yoko Taro approach. It's the guy who did Nier Automata. When he was asked about it, he's like, "I just like girls."
Hey, baby girl.
Yeah, I think that's kind of Kojima's thing, though. And so, like, after I actually was wondering, like, is Kojima kind of problematic? So I literally just Googled that. Is Kojima problematic? And someone else asked that on like something like before Metal Gear 5 came out, and he said, well, basically he went through a whole bunch of like female characters, and they're all like portrayed as like badass, capable, not like one-dimensional damsels in distress, basically. And so I'm personally, I'm very on the fence with it. Like, I can definitely see why like dressing your female characters in just like here's some ass and titties, and the camera focusing in on Sniper Wolf's cleavage like blatantly. It's just like, I'm just like, bro, come on now.
I don't think Kojima's problematic. I just think he needs a fucking editor, because you'll notice as the Metal Gear games go on, they get more and more unhinged because he's getting more and more, becoming more and more of a big shot, and so people are less and less willing to say, "Hey, this is kind of stupid."
It's kind of like when a director, or really this happens in every form of media, where like someone gets a big enough name behind them that they're like revered to as like a god, and they can do no wrong, and they can put out anything they want, and like they're like, it'll be critically acclaimed. CD Projekt Red.
That was crunch in the big suits, but yeah, I get you.
Like, hot sniper lady needs to breathe through her skin isn't even the weirdest thing in a Metal Gear game.
Oh no, absolutely not. I was just saying, like, if you want to have a character in a bikini, don't give us, just do it. Don't give us some bullshit explanation. Like, it just points out how sexist it is, or how problematic it is. I can see thoughts churning under there, Monica. What are your thoughts?
You know, it's very fucking telling of just the fact that the topic is sex video games, and the only people that are really honestly chopping off on that right
That's fair.
Men. That's
no, like I should have put a disclaimer at the beginning. I am a straight white man. My opinion, I am blinded by my own experiences, so don't take this all with a grain of salt.
Because and I definitely want to expound on this more. Like, I think I've settled I'm going to make my VGR talk kind of about this and what
I didn't catch that last bit, sorry.
What makes a good female character, and I definitely want to explore that more. But the thing that just gets is that the quick a lot of people jump to the quick way to fix sexism, sex a woman. And it's like,
is
or,
to
unsex her, like,
oh
make
yeah,
make her modest, dress modest, because showing that much skin is in the male gaze, and it's like, yes, but no, like, that doesn't really fix the root of the problem of how women are portrayed in the stories, their motivation, and what they are going after. That really, because you can have characters that are sexy and still are well-rounded characters. Men have done it.
It's also very weird because there's this weird double standard kind of thing, because like most male characters in video games, hot. Like, they're buff, they're good looking, like
there's a scene in the same Metal Gear game where Snake is being tortured and they take off his shirt. There's no reason for his shirt to be off, and it's pixely as fuck anyway, but there's no reason for his shirt to be off. They could have tortured him with his shirt on, but they didn't. So that was a deliberate choice.
Yeah, so I guess the thing, like, you could have good looking characters, like every male character in a game like looks good,
right,
but they're still like good characters. So like, I get what you're getting at.
I was also thinking along the same lines along Sniper Wolf. Like, she wears like a jumpsuit that kind of shows some cleavage. Like, maybe she just wants to show some cleavage, but it's also designed by a man, so it's like, that's why I'm very on the fence about it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because it's the big thing. Like, yeah, it is problematic to objectify these women, but the solution is not always simply changing character model by changing Tracer to face a different way, or whatnot. Like, it's like I said, I have so many more thoughts on this, and that I really want to take the time and delve into on a deeper level. But
you don't have the time.
I kind of had this
right now, and I really want to. And like I said, when these VGR talks eventually happen at some point in the
future,
you
can make it at any time.
When you guys are ready for them, we can schedule them.
So go ahead.
I realize that, but again, it's something I definitely want to revisit with a little bit more thought and care, because it is a subject that deserves more thought in my
heart. I had this on the brain. I've had a lot of downtime at work lately, so I've just been kind of doing a lot of fucking around and pretending to be busy. And I actually came up with a list of like some good, bad, and on the fence examples of like sexism in video games. Some good examples: Far Cry, sorta. There's some gratuitous nudity in Far Cry 3, which could definitely have been left out. But like Far Cry 4 and Far Cry 5, there's no objectification of women at all in it, period. Which Assassin's Creed sticks to the period pieces. There's one maybe in Assassin's Creed Origins, but that's in like a DLC, and it's Half-Life for sure. Half-Life has two very interesting female characters who are not dressed like in any kind of scintillating fashion, and they're both like genuinely interesting characters. Alex and Mossman, for those of you who may need a reminder. Hellblade, also, all y'all, it might be a bit triggering actually. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice is fucking amazing. The gameplay is pretty basic, but like it tells a story of a schizophrenic woman in like Norse times and how she's kind of dealing with her mental illness. It's very, very good, but like it stressed me out so much that I could only play it for like a little bit at a time, or like for like an hour at a time at most. It took me a while to get through that game just because it was so intense. It's very good. Highly recommend that one.
I think that the thing that I just wanted to point out is that, especially with older games, like with the reason why I think it's a bigger problem now is because, and this is going to be a little problematic for me to say, but like, at least back in the day, not as many girls played video games, or at least I would say that. I mean, yes,
stop.
It wasn't.
Stop.
No, hold on.
Monica.
No. I'm not gonna let this slide. Women probably still played video games, but it's the fact that there was more of a community to make the community of video games known in later time.
Let me fix Kevin's statement. Let me fix this. Now, a lot of more modern video games are treated like big. Would you agree that a lot of like AAA video games are being treated like big budget action movies nowadays?
Yeah.
Traditionally, big budget action movies like Fast and the Furious, etc., are aimed at men. And so the people designing those games are carrying over that mindset.
Yes,
that's my theory.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to get at, if I wasn't interrupted. It's that sex sells in video games, at least back in the day, were very much aimed towards dudes. So naked girls, girls in scantal clothing, that's going to get people interested.
It's not, I think...
Because there was this whole stigmatism that men played video games.
Yeah, it's not that. I think what Kevin is trying to say is that it's not that men were the only people playing video games. Video games are almost exclusively marketed towards men.
Yes, that's what I was getting at.
Yeah,
I wasn't getting at girls didn't play video games. I was getting at that they weren't the target audience.
Right.
What?
At the time. Nowadays, there's...
that's 360. That's Connectimals. I'm talking about like N64 era and like GameCube, like the original Metal Gear stuff. Like that era, like go look at like any footage of like an 80s arcade, it's mostly dudes.
All right, got a question for you guys. I got one last thing to wrap this up. Two questions for you guys. Is Borderlands problematic with at least with like Moxie, because her whole thing is just sex. She's all about like sex appeal and making innuendos and just having tear tits out.
Isn't she a madam? Like she runs a brothel?
That's her thing. Like
that's
her job.
That's her job. So no,
I
she's
would
not
say
problematic.
no.
I mean, that's being a sex worker.
She sounds like she's in control of her shit and she's fine with it.
That's totally fair.
And she also has more motivations besides serving. Has her own ambitions, her own drive. So no, she's not problematic, and that's part of and that's again a fantastic example of you can still make female characters sexy and not necessarily have to sacrifice on their character development.
Well, the whole thing is that it's the same reason for like if it fits the story and the character, You could have sex scenes, you could have nudity, you could have whatever you want as long as it fits the story and the tone and the character. Just having a random female character that has no reason to take her clothes off all of a sudden, that part doesn't make sense, and that's a problem.
Right.
Exactly.
But like,
again, a straight white man, so I'm trying to feel out the waters here.
I mean, you don't have to be
my own experiences.
You don't have to be a woman or straight or like gay to like recognize when something's a problem.
No, but like again, but you have sometimes it needs to be pointed out. Like it's like, oh yeah, that's like I didn't really.
And see that's where I disagree with that though.
Well, I kind of knew that like the Kojima stuff is definitely kind of not bad, but didn't really realize that could be problematic until Vanessa pointed out. I was like, yeah, that's not great.
Also, or Nat had mentioned in chat, MGS5 was mandated by Konami. He did not want to, because we were also discussing this too, and there also could also have been a sort of like, I'm just gonna do this because fuck you guys.
Yeah, Konami did not like Kojima and vice versa.
There's a reason he's not making Metal Gear games anymore, but apparently Death Stranding is very like not problematic at all. So
I'm gonna do a hard cut. Sports corner.
Fair enough. Sports corner.
He was not ready.
That's how every sports corner starts.
Where's the?
My bracket looks like a test that I did not study for.
Me too.
I did not do a bracket. So
my only bracket that's doing.
You see all that?
Oh,
all the red.
My only bracket that's still doing okay and still standing a chance is the one that I did a coin flip for each match.
Oh no!
Fuck you.
To decide who won. It's in third place in our work bracket pool.
What the fuck?
I have. Oh, did Creighton lose?
Why is there hot sauce on the floor next to the elliptical?
Yes.
That sounds like the perfect place for hot sauce.
For when you need it in an emergency.
It needs to go in the fridge.
Cholula.
But sometimes you want to have a couple tacos while you're doing your workout.
No,
Sorry,
actually, what it was I had Taco Bell at my desk like last week, and then I was just kind of here.
Sometimes you want to have a taco when you're at your desk. Sometimes.
Even 10 years later, U of I is letting me down.
Hold on. Did you just?
He did not actually.
I didn't. Should I?
Sorry, Ryan. Go ahead. No, sorry. I interrupted. Go, Ryan.
Even 10 years later, U of I is letting me down.
Oh.
Anyway, despite having played 283 more games, the Columbus Blue Jackets currently have about 20 less wins as a franchise than former NHL goalie Martin Brodeur.
Oh.
Edmonton Oilers forward Connor McDavid has 60 points this season. The Buffalo Sabres have 61.
It's a different point scoring system, but like, come on.
The LA Kings made history on Sunday night by having the first all-black forward line in pro hockey since the 1940s. The line consisted of Devontae Smith-Pelly, Quentin Byfield, and Akil Thomas, with Thomas getting a hat trick in the game. The Virginia Tech women's hockey team won the ACC championship in their first season, where many of the players on the team didn't even know how to skate prior to the season beginning. During a spring training game between the Houston Astros and Miami Marlins, a Marlins security guard was hitting a garbage can during the entire at-bat of Alex Bregman of the Houston Astros. Even 2 years after the fact, baseball fans are still shitting on the Astros cheating. LA Angels pitcher/outfielder Shohei Ohtani struck out reigning MVP Jose Abreu, not this past Saturday, but the Saturday prior, and then hit a home run on Cy Young award-winning pitcher Shane Bieber last Tuesday.
Nice.
Jose.
Chicago Cubs pitching prospect Jesus Camargo was arrested after he was found having 21 pounds of meth in his team equipment bag.
21
Dude!
pounds? What?
What?
I didn't know they weighed meth in pounds.
What do you expecting it to be weighed in newtons?
Spoonfuls!
Grams. Kilos.
Grams,
kilos, yeah. Or like spoons. I had 5 spoonfuls of meth.
Ha, you're funny. Anyway.
Gib drug.
Former NBA player and current holder of the "What the fuck is that kind of swing golfer?" Charles Barkley recently said he's been losing weight in preparation for his Jewish daughter's wedding. Quote, apparently they gotta pick me up in a chair.
Oh
He's
yeah.
a big guy.
Yeah.
I don't think they don't pick him up, do they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they
part
do.
of it.
It's parents.
And he's a big guy.
I mean, you just have more
they
than
do
one
the bride
person.
and groom, but they also do his parents, I think. You know, it's been probably a good 20 years since I've been to a Jewish wedding, so
Thanks, Trumpet Steve. 21 pounds is 9,525.44 grams of meth.
Okay, but how
Yeah,
many
so-
is that in kilograms?
Okay, but like
That's easy. That's easy. It's
I don't. Stop.
9.5 kilograms of meth.
9 kilos.
How many teaspoons is that?
Oh shit. We're not.
Fuck off, that's
We're
not
not
many.
gonna.
Steel
be,
is heavier than feathers.
We're not gonna be doing math right now. Go ahead, Ryan.
there are some
We can do
bootleg
math.
baseball cards out there with Tom Brady in a Montreal Expos uniform on. It is true that Brady was drafted by the Expos, but I'm pretty sure in 1995 he did not look like he was 40, despite being born in 1977.
math.
Speaking of Brady, he's closer in age to the average NFL player's parents than he is to the average NFL player.
oh wow.
The old.
The fan-controlled football league held its championship game on Saturday, where they had a designated streaker, and instead of confetti after the game, they decided if they're going to spend the money on the confetti and the cleanup anyway, why not make it rain the money that we were going to spend anyway? So that's what they did.
The Aces won, right?
I don't remember.
I just
Hey,
know because
if you throw money, you get free cleanup.
Barbara Dunkelman's one of the owners of the Aces.
Goddamn! Wait, Barb as in goddamn it, Barb.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Really?
Yep.
A lot of Rooster Teeth people were involved with the fan.
Wait, how the fuck
Controlled
rich
football.
is she?
Well, she's the creative director of Rooster Teeth right now.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, Rooster Teeth isn't a huge company, but
It's pretty
I'm
big.
sure she.
The Wild
Yeah,
Aces. Sorry.
Well, I
go
mean,
ahead.
like compared to other stuff, but yeah, I get you.
Abilene Christian University joins the ranks of 233 other Division I college basketball programs to win their first NCAA tournament game in program history before the University of Nebraska.
Rip.
ISU is one of those schools as well.
Also, rip.
Well, ISU is one of the 233.
Schools, so we're okay. A Division III football school in North Carolina will have a 45-year-old man suit up for the team as a full-time player. I would go more into this, but I'm not fucking subscribing to a goddamn newspaper, let alone one not in my home state. That's how. That's how
It's
I
one of
would
those
read-
ones.
Yeah, it was one of those articles. I can't find anything else about it.
I have several questions that you can't answer, unfortunately.
And unfortunately, and lastly, Alabama Crimson Tide running back Najee Harris had his flight canceled from Dallas to Birmingham due to lightning, so he drove 9 hours to make it to Bama's pro day by 10 a.m. this morning.
Oh damn.
He wasn't there to work out for scouts. He just wanted to support his teammates.
Yee.
What a good.
Nice.
He sounds
What a good guy.
dope.
Supporting people and shit. My one manga topic was
You can
Oh.
cross mine off too.
it's just the anime one.
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah, I mean my main thing was just that like I like being caught up on My Hero, but I hate being caught up on My Hero because there's like
That's
there's
just the general.
nothing for me to read now.
That's
just a
valid.
That's just the general manga reader's problem.
I know.
My-
Steve,
my
Trumpet
thing-
Steve, we gotta talk sometime, buddy. I know you're freaking out right there. I know. I'm freaking out too, man.
my thing is just the
Time, man.
I think we had during this winter season we had 5 high profile shows basically have production meltdowns near the end of their runs, and I already know nothing's going to change because the anime industry is like, well, we're making money. Yeah, because you commissioned the project, jackass.
We're in the
Okay, move your
money.
body a little bit.
Because it's like Promised Neverland Season 2, Wonder Egg, and Skate the Infinity all had to throw in recap episodes just to make production deadlines.
But
Attack
guess
on
what?
Titan is currently having a meltdown, and ReZero is bottoming out because all of their animators are working on a different project.
And guess what comes out
but
Saturday?
But it's ReZero, so no one really gives a shit.
Guess what starts Saturday?
Surprisingly, Ryan, a lot of people give.
Guess what starts Saturday?
Well, they're
Guess
not.
what starts
Well, they
Saturday?
suck.
Guess what starts Saturday?
Guess what starts Saturday?
Huh?
Guess what
Oh yeah,
starts Saturday?
season 5 of My Hero starts
shit,
Saturday.
Season 5.
Season 5
Is the
of My
dub
Hero
coming?
starts
Does
Saturday.
the dub release the same day, right? Are they
I
still
don't
doing
know.
simuldub?
Is it releasing on Verve? Do we know?
Oh, finally.
I'm gonna imagine so.
Okay.
No
Funimation.
spoilers about My Hero because it
Who's the
sounds like me and
sprinkling?
Vanessa are gonna be watching it for a while because we've got to finish up a whole bunch of other stuff first.
Well, then you see, like, I love the part where Deku fucking dies. That was like
No,
the
it's
best
Bakugo
part.
that dies.
They all
With any
die.
luck.
Mike's anime box.
That
What?
was a
What did you
meme
say
for a
about my
very long-
Bakugo?
That was a meme. For
What
a
did you
very
say about
long
my
time.
fiery beast?
Yes.
There was this like really big anime YouTuber Nuxtaku who basically just created the Bakugo dies meme, and he's just like, "Oh yeah, can't believe he died."
That's funny.
Guys.
Hold on.
Steven.
Yep,
God,
I
what has he
see
done
it.
this time?
Mike gets a graphic now too.
I logged into the thing wrong.
We have a graphic.
I have a graphic for me.
Mike's
but
gonna
I
get a
haven't talked about
graphic.
I haven't talked about conspiracies for a while.
What
so
is the
we
graphic
haven't
now?
got to use it.
What's QAnon up to?
I don't want to know.
Steve. Are they just dead?
Honestly, I'm way behind in my podcast, so I have no idea.
Okay.
I think
know
a good
Candace Owens said some bullshit about like Leftanon or something. But
Candace Owens is a crazy person.
Leftanon
We don't
doesn't
talk about
fucking
her.
exist. I mean, it does to an extent,
It
but they're
does.
not like going out and shooting mob bosses like
Ah!
QAnon did. Yes, that happened.
Gross. Hold on. Could you make it a transparent background, Steve?
Not even a PNG.
Oh, you didn't make you made it a JPEG. What the fuck?
It needs to be a PNG with a transparent background.
Fix it.
God, they're so
All right.
So unprofessional.
Oh, shit.
I think a good ending
That's fucking
topic.
disgusting.
I think a good ending topic would be spring cleaning. Anyone
Why?
doing any spring
Why
cleaning
is this
projects?
a good topic?
It's a nice
I'm
calm
about to
down
I feel
thing.
like this is only me for.
I
for
mean-
Well, we could talk about.
I mean, we cleaned because we were getting a new cat, and now I'm done cleaning.
True. Well, we're also like my thing is
Oh.
our big thing is that we're looking at houses or townhomes now.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
we have a real estate agent. And so that's fun stuff.
Starting to
Back to
be
Discord.
big
Yeah.
people.
Is it your cousin Vinny?
Yeah, it's my cousin
Yeah.
Vinny.
Vinny, I can't check Discord right
I'm
now.
a-
I'm sorry.
I'm
It'll ruin
about
everything.
to do some spring cleaning because I'm in the process of taking all the leftover shit from my parents' house and bringing it to my house, and then
Ooh.
I'm just gonna take a day and just throw out a bunch of shit that I don't really need anymore.
Nice.
Because I have like fucking probably a dozen like top giant containers of shit that I just need to sort through
Mhm.
and just get rid of stuff. So
Yeah. So what inspired this topic was recently within the last couple of Nat fully moved in, which
Oh,
is
nice.
great, and it's wonderful, and I love it. But to accommodate for him bringing in stuff, I've had some shit around and get some additional things and whatnot. And one of the main things that I found was a project that I had left unstarted since pre-pandemic. That I had found all of my theater programs of shows I've been in, shows I've band programs, and whatnot. And I was going to do something like put them in a binder and whatnot. Oh shit! I never turned my phone on silent. I will do that now. But it really inspired a lot of this big cleanup, and it was really fun going through all these programs, kind of and all the memories. I also reorganized my entire pantry, and I have counter space again. So
Oh, that's nice.
been magical, and I love it. I got additional shelving since with Nat moving in, obviously brought with him a lot of movies. So
What?
I know,
Shocking.
crazy. So,
Nap brought in movies? I would have never imagined.
I'm genuinely surprised by this.
I can see the shock on all of your faces. So I got additional shelving, and there aren't piles of movies that Rickon knocks over anymore because they're actually on a shelf.
Nice. I'm excited. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was about to say, it's just been real, like, this is the shit I thrive off of just reorganizing and cleaning. So it's been a really big mental health boost to go through. And I came back from my parents today. I was trying to do a second to see if I could find any more programs. I found a fuck ton of band programs, and that's what I put in the chat earlier. Was I found some of my old firm drill charts or drill.
I've got those. I've got some of those in a box somewhere.
Yeah, so I want to try to get it not in a box somewhere and try and find a home for it.
I just don't have a place to put any of it, so they're just in my tubs of like old stuff that I don't want to throw away, but don't really look at all that much downstairs in the basement.
I'm excited because like our agent, I'm just gonna refer to her as our agent. She pretty much told us like when we're looking at houses and places, like, or tell me what you want in your dream house, like, and then we'll like
a bed,
we'll
a toilet,
we'll look at things and we'll start crossing things off the list that, like, we can't have, but like if we can find everything you guys want, then that's even better. And so I'm trying to think now, like, what do I want? Lots of counter space in my kitchen.
Oh yes, dear God.
And
I need
and
counter space.
storage space, so lots of cupboards.
Yes, but I imagine lots of counter space would come with lots of cupboards.
I mean,
maybe a window.
Space, like, at all.
No, we don't have a lot.
Maybe a window.
Basement bar.
Yeah, but as long as it has a basement, we can always build a bar.
I know, but dream house.
That's true. Yeah.
This is what
I just want a bed.
You have a bed.
I don't.
He actually doesn't.
Well,
one of
you could have taken our couch, but then we destroyed it. It is now gone from the premises of our apartment.
Disappeared.
One of the things in my dream house is I've always wanted like a full on like style tub.
A what?
A jacuzzi style tub, because I am a bubble bath bitch.
Yes.
And that would just be like, that is the ultimate dream, to have a bathtub that you can sit in and not have like any part of your body not covered by water.
Yeah, one of the things is I want a bath and then a shower stall.
Not together.
Yeah, so separated.
I have that actually.
Lucky you.
Good
anyway, and another thing that I forgot to mention is I want like a reading nook, like literally in the window.
We'll put a list together.
So I can like snuggle up and read and have a cat with me.
Toilet.
Probably that one.
In the shower.
You just don't pee when you're in the shower?
Yeah,
what if you gotta poop though?
Well, always poop before the shower.
Is it like a
Sometimes
solid
it don't work like
or
that.
Is it like a liquid?
No, we're not.
Okay.
All right, and with that,
anyways,
and with that, we're gonna wrap. Nope.
Kevin.
Is there a way to mute just Mike?
Yes, I could.
I will find a way.
Life finds a way. Anyways, thank you guys. Thank you. End of the Dreamhouse segment. Thanks, Sarah. Thank you guys so much for hanging out for another exciting podcast. I might play something after this. I don't know. I kind of want to play something because I don't know. So we'll figure it out. If not, we'll see you guys tomorrow for Halo.
Can we finally finish it?
Hopefully.
Yep.
Maybe.
Well, we've been waiting on. I was sick last week. Steve had someone last week, so we'll figure something out.
We had a cat in our house last week.
We'll figure it out.
Steve had to hide.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
I'm gonna go pee in Kevin's shower. Be right back.
Pip pip.
I'm back. They started doing spoilers, so cool. You're streaming? Yeah, I think I'll do that then. I'm gonna boot up some No Man's Sky. I haven't played that in a bit. I will not play Fall Guys. Oh, hey, you know what you got? So, a game that's kind of been hyped up for me and is so far living up to it. You guys should check out Control. Control? Kev? Yeah, sorry, you cut out there for a sec.
There we go. I had to fix my stream. I think Control's coming to. Oh, is that Xbox or PlayStation exclusive?
One way or another, pick it up. It is very good. It's I'm really enjoying it. It's very story heavy.
Do the mug with me.
Gameplay's pretty good too. Would recommend.
Nice.
I'm only like a few hours in now, so can't really speak to the completion of it. It looks like it'll be about like between 15 and 30 hours, so that's exciting.
I need to play a lot of Fall Guys specifically because I want the Among Us skins.
Oh boy.
In Fall Guys, so there's a random chance when you use the Among Us skin that you'll spawn in as the imposter, and it's just like the monster skin instead.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Like, that sounds awesome. I want that. I need that. Ba-da-da-da-da. Oh, I hit my elbow. Such an idiot.
Yeah, I just the same reason I didn't want to join on Chicken Horse is just like I don't like
Platforming ain't your thing.
Nah, platforming ain't my thing, man.
Because you're bad at it.
Yes, that is exactly why I'm terrible at it.
I grew up on platformers.
I kind of did too. No, I think when I think of games I played as a kid, like console games, Metroid Prime always like immediately comes to mind. So I guess I've always had a soft spot for first-person shooters.
I've never played this one before. Tundra Run?
Oh, that must be new.
I haven't played Fall Guys in forever.
Yeah.
Definitely haven't streamed it in forever.
So when did you become a part of the Gecko Swarm, and how did you get in anyway?
I was invited by Dizzy.
Oh, that's cool. Was that after he rated your stream?
No, it was before. I never noticed the invite.
No.
Because it's like, I didn't get like a notification or anything. Like, I literally went to team settings and it was like, you're invited. No, but Dizzy does a lot of,
Oh, hey, I got a tier 1 subscription to Platypus for yesterday, a couple days ago.
Oh, because someone was gifting?
Yeah.
Nice.
Dope.
Oh, damn it.
Nice. Yeah, I've been watching him on like a fairly regular basis.
I think I might have lost.
Good shit.
It's going to be unfortunate if I lose my first game back.
Like right away.
Yeah, like first round loss. Or maybe I won't.
Like now I can hear my own voice.
Yes! Made it. Woo! That's close.
Don't have money.
My knee. Oh, and Reigns.
Sorry.
My name's Sweet Crystal Senior. Oh, look, the ninja skin.
35 years in
cool.
power, not bad.
And then you died.
Yeah. Left with the pigeons.
What are
Left
you
with
playing,
the
Christine?
pigeons.
Called Rain.
What?
It's
called
called
Rain.
Rain.
Huh.
It's essentially, it's a choice-based game where you make decisions for your kingdom.
Interesting.
And then you have to keep these 4 stats balanced, and essentially if any one of them gets emptied or fills up, you lose.
Yep. Blah, blah, blah.
DoorDash. Sponsored by Grubhub.
What?
It's a level called DoorDash.
They're rich.
Oh, I see.
So I say
Is it
sponsored
sponsored?
by Grubhub. I'd like to
Yeah,
be sponsored by DoorDash. No, actually Grubhub, Uber Eats.
Yeah, we did one of those like meal delivering services once, and I mean we didn't really have a bad experience, but the guy couldn't figure out where the fuck what the fuck. But it's just they kind of shaft their drivers anyway, so I don't like to patronize those kind of sites.
It's not so much the sites don't shaft their drivers as much as people not tipping them do. Like,
I mean, that's fair, I suppose.
My coworker Tony drives Uber, and so he drives Uber Eats right now.
Right.
And so he showed me this pretty much this like breakdown of one of his nights, and essentially if you don't tip them, they get like nothing.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah. I mean that's like a lot of like service industry stuff though. Like if you don't tip, they don't get a lot.
That's because America is a broken ass country.
True. It's also broken though when you go to like Europe and like the European waiters like expect Americans to still tip. 'Cause I've heard that. I've heard that a lot. That people will go to like France or something, and then they won't tip, and their servers will be like, "But you're American." Like
Yeah,
yes.
and then you go to Japan and they just look at you like you're an asshole.
Why?
For tipping or for not tipping?
For tipping.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Japan is apparently supposed to be very friendly. Ooh, this is brand new. Hoverboard heroes. Avoid falling off the hoverboard to reach the finish line. Ooh. Japan is supposed to be apparently very American friendly, in the sense where not like maybe not the people are American friendly, but like it's set up very much so that tourists don't have like a terrible awful time.
Yeah.
Like every ramen shop like has pictures of the food instead of just words. For example.
I like that. It's very touristy. That's actually kind of nice. Cause,
oh God.
I mean,
okay.
I mean, if I go to another country, I'm gonna like at least try to pick up like a few phrases that'll be useful.
Yeah.
Like,
Where's the bathroom?
But like I'm
like Oli-san.
I'm not going to pick that one up.
I feel like you're making fun of me. I think I lost. I feel like I just missed the hoverboard. Oh no, I didn't miss it yet. Go, bitch, go! Oh, I'm so behind. Oh no!
Oh no.
Come on! Come on! Yes!
Oh,
I survived! Woo! What?
There are achievements for Undertale.
Yay?
Can't wait to not play that because I'm never getting all the achievements in that game.
I will not play Undertale as quirky and fun as it is. It just looks too hard.
Yeah.
Take me to church.
What?
First time. Did it. I beat it. First try. Look at me. Wow, that one knocked out a lot of people. There are 25 people remaining. There are 25 people went in. Only 8 people remain. Bum 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 bum. Ball Mountain. Archie to grab the crown. Send good vibes, guys. Send good vibes. Here we go. Good vibes. Here we go.
Hope you die.
Me too.
What?
Oh, got little jelly leg at the beginning. That's not a good sign. Doing so hot so far. Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah.
Yep. This is not going Kevo's way.
Kevo?
Kevo. One chance! One shot! Oh god damn it.
One opportunity.
Nope.
No opportunity.
Nope, there it is. Were you watching?
I wasn't actually, but I had that dialed up.
Yep. Who the hell is that skin? Like middle-aged dad? It's Steve, middle-aged dad.
Hey, fuck you.
Oh. Oh, I got a crown. Sure. Let's go again. We're soaring, flying.
What?
I don't know.
Is that High School Musical?
Sure is. Why gotta judge me like that, Steve? One bad thing about Fall Guys is it's one of those games where it mutes your audio when we're not clicked in it.
When you're not what?
When you're not like clicked on the screen, it turns off the sounds.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Whirly Gig. That's a good one.
That's the name of one of my old rides at Six Flags.
Nice.
Are Monica and Steve still talking in
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, look like it.
Discord? I dipped because they started talking about spoilers, and I was just like, nope, I'm
That's fair. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Got body blocked. Ah! Screw you, Yeetus.
Yeetus, that fetus.
No. They added a big hammer that randomly spawns and they named it Big Yeetus.
Wait, what is my freighter?
I don't know, man. It's your freighter. God. I feel like I should really play. I was gonna say, I feel like I should really play that game you're playing more.
What, No Man's Sky?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good shit.
Get up that hill. Monkey! And I know it's good shit, I just haven't
Yeah,
got the motivation yet to play it.
that's fair.
Yay. Hopefully we can finish Halo tomorrow.
I think my game just crashed. Yep, it did.
That's no good.
No, I don't know where that's actually gonna put me. It sucks that game takes forever to load up, actually.
But no, there's a lot of not so great stream teams out there.
Oh.
Like there are ones that are like very like they're I don't know if predatory is the right word, but like they aim for small streamers And they have like rules and requirements, like you have to say the stream, the team name on stream or something, or like you have to always be hosting someone kind of thing.
Well, I noticed you are hosting someone just about constantly.
Yeah, well, that's because I turned on that setting on my own volition.
Right.
But like there are some apparently where they pretty much make you have that on.
Okay. So do you get paid to be in this thing, or
No.
is it just like...
It just to help boost our community that we're trying to build. Kind of like it helps.
What? Damn it! I have to sell all this stuff again.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me! I didn't even notice that. Oh, this is weird. This is a 2-lapper. Lap number 2. He flies through.
In Fall Guys, can there be a MXC
Oh, shit.
/ Takeshi's Castle map, please?
That'd be dope.
That's pretty dope. Like a crossover event almost.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Ooh, that was close. Oh, the guy right behind me didn't finish, I don't think. Oh, no, he did. Okay, cool. 118 people on the stream. Oh, man. 118 streamers. Bam, 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 bam. Orders, keep the balls in your area. Goddamn. Balls. I'm on yellow team, we lost. Is that a Sonic the Hedgehog skin? Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Oh, thank God. Woohoo! Woo! Ha, that was close. Bad game mode, in my opinion. I don't like that. Challenge complete, or goal complete. Finished my giant thing of water.
Nice.
It's officially a good day. Snowball survival.
Wait, you
I've seen this
qualified?
one on stream. Yeah, yeah. Somehow I beat that one. Was looking pretty grim for most of that, right?
No, you said yellow team, we lost, and then I just looked. And
Well, because like
I didn't think we
30
won.
seconds left, we have like no fucking balls in our court.
Balls.
Balls. Yes, Snowball Survival. It's another one where, judging by people's streams, not many people get eliminated on this one. Oh, there goes someone. That's how I was just saying it.
Rip.
Well, get up, boy. This game is a lot of fun, though. I love Fall Guys. Cause yeah, it's a platformer, but it's also kind of like it's like a game show or like a more fun battle royale.
It's almost like MXC, the video game.
Yeah,
Minus the funny commentary.
yeah. Or it's like Wipeout, the video game. It's all those things.
So did they just take a Japanese
Yeah,
like, game
Takeshi's
show and
Castle.
just kind of dub over it?
Yeah, Takeshi's Castle.
Is that insensitive? I can't tell.
I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe a little bit.
Spike TV in the early 2000s. Was
Oh
anything
yeah, I
insensitive?
guess. Yeah, I guess
Wasn't
they
the
were.
sen-
How we
Was
doing tonight, chat? How you guys doing?
Was anything insensitive on Spike TV in the early 2000s?
No, never.
This is another one I've never actually done. I've seen people do this one, but I've never done this one. Oh god, giant punchy gloves.
Having hot girls on keyboard just because you know, they're hot and don't know actually know anything.
Enter the punches.
Oh god!
Fists.
Falls into anarchy.
Okay. I got fucking launched.
Let's see. I'll wait for it on the stream. Yeet!
I am excited for G4 to come back.
I was just trying to remember what Olivia Munn's even doing these days other than being Psylocke in the X-Men movies.
Who is Psylocke?
Have you not seen Apocalypse?
Yes, I saw Apocalypse.
She was the one with the sword and the skin tight outfit, and that doesn't really narrow it down, does it?
See, I saw Apocalypse. Don't remember it.
Yeah, same.
I remember the giant pyramid at the end. That was about it.
Yeah, it's about right.
I mean, Apocalypse wasn't good, but I've heard like Dark Phoenix makes Apocalypse look okay.
Yeah, Apocalypse was fine. I had fun with it.
It was a fun superhero
Right.
movie.
Is I.
I liked their take on Storm, where she wasn't like
Yeah.
the best person kind of thing. It was interesting.
Yeah, I agree.
No X-Men movie, or at least none of them. I guess Logan. My favorite's still the Days of Future Past.
Yeah, Days of Future Past was alright. I enjoyed it. I was a little underwhelmed, but
What?
I don't know.
So what do you consider the best X-Men movie?
It's probably the best one, but most brought like all of the actors together and just made it infinitely more confusing for everyone. It was fun. I enjoyed it. But like it was hyped up as this whole thing, and I saw it and I was just like, oh, it wasn't bad. It certainly wasn't great.
I guess I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't know. So Kevin, you want to hear about my?
Sorry, I'm concentrating.
Oh, sorry.
You see that she
Damn it!
little donor again?
I can't look right now. I'm sorry.
What number are you?
No, it's the last one.
How many there are you?
9. Oh, shit. Oh, no, there's the bottom.
They put...
I'm coming for your number. No, I'm getting cocky.
Okay,
No! I got cocky.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Look.
Oh, she's so cute. That's Abby. She's on that blanket. It's Abby. Yep, F. Big F in chat. Oh, Steve, did you see the new emote?
Yeah, Steve, get the F emote. Come on, dude.
There you go.
All right, James, 14th King, you're gonna be good at this. Maybe. You should organize your curfew. Sure. You're my executioner.
I wish I could just join the Twitch Rivals game. Can I?
The what now?
Twitch Rivals is going on right now.
I have absolutely no idea what that means.
It's essentially Twitch organizes like a big like cross-site competition. In the past, there's been one for like Apex Legends and Fortnite, and it's like you pretty much get points for your squad. Like, so for example, when they did like Apex Legends, I think it was like you get points for kills and points for victories. In Fall Guys, I think currently right now it's points for wins and points for getting to the final show.
Okay.
I really don't know how it works, so.
James the Trump died after 5 years.
James the Trump?
Yeah.
Did you name him that?
No, his name was James, but since I governed like a winner, it was the Trump.
That's funny.
All right, find the frozen blood.
James the Sheen.
William is now
winning.
Yeah.
Skyline Stumble. Navigate the futuristic obstacle course and race to the finish. Oh, this is the one with the flippers. There's flippy doos on this one. I feel like once Fall Guys hits the Switch over the summer, I'm going to play it a lot more. This feels like a game that's going to be really good on Switch.
Yeah. It's not free to play, is it?
No, it's like $20 or something.
Yeah, no. So, Kevin, do you want to hear about my fan fiction I'm currently writing?
What story is it on?
Ruby. It's
oh, nice.
Ruby fic. Basically, the one I actually I've like fully written and currently typing is basically it's a timey-wimey shit where basically during the Battle of Beacon, like right before Pyrrha is killed, like basically Osmond pauses time for like a conversation, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all I kind of want to say about it. But you guys can read it when it's finished.
Nice.
Well, hopefully afterwards.
Yeah, I'll probably read it. I mean, I've never been like one overly fond of fanfics, but like, I'll give it a shot.
I'm also writing another tragedy one where it's going to be very sad, very
Is this door
sad.
ever open? Oh, I'm stupid. We already knew that. Oh, I'm gonna lose this one. I'm This is my first time playing this one. That's my excuse. Oh God, this is not bueno. Okay, back at the.
Got booted back to the start.
Not the start, but like. It's my saving grace. Oh!
Ah, you're so loud.
Holy shit!
That was just straight cheese.
What happened? I bet
Like-
I looked away for a second.
Any kind of cheese you can think of. Mozzarella, American, cheddar. Oh my god.
Your boy got yeeted!
American cheese isn't cheese. Fucking fight me.
Save that for
Oh,
the podcast next week.
that was fucking brilliant. I got yeeted.
That's gonna be the whole podcast.
I need to.
American cheese isn't cheese.
Fucking debating if American cheese is real cheese.
I would say it is real cheese, but American cheese is the worst cheese. I don't think too many people will disagree with me on that one.
I'm gonna have to clip that. That was great.
Wait, did Steve just post a
Cheese.
cheese emoji?
Yeah. I need a. The next emote, Christine, I might suggest is a Poggers one.
With whose face?
I don't know, maybe like a Danny, like, or maybe,
my face.
or I don't. Maybe let's make it simple and make it my
Danny's
face.
never surprised though.
Me?
No, Danny.
Oh, that's true.
Danny just judges you.
Sometimes not so silently when you pick her up.
Wait, what's the fish?
Guppies?
What's your pleco?
Oh, Iro?
You can figure have Iro be your poggers. Hey guys,
It's me!
Fish.
Oh God, I think I got launched. Lap completed.
Harry, you suck.
Ooh,
Harry the King.
pretty sure Harry's a prince right now.
Now it's another William.
Another William.
I agree, dog.
Dog.
We
That ain't
should
right, dog.
His name is Rex. We should systematically blame the Islander migrants for everything that's wrong in the kingdom. No.
What?
That's
What?
a little too real.
What?
It's the jester. My lord, the wolves are eating our children. Can we help them? You're bluffing?
You're bluffing.
It's a dumbass. Would you
Oh,
like to
okay.
marry the young princess of a neighboring kingdom?
What's the catch?
Sure.
She's got a penis.
Jeez.
Yes.
That's a bonus. That's not
A group of people have become enraged and are now hunting witches. Are we allowed to kill if necessary?
What?
Yes or no?
Witches.
Sure. Why not?
Witches, am I right?
Apparently,
Guys,
this derangement was caused by rye
Boo.
grain poisoning. Should we burn our
One
stocks?
shot, no opportunity.
No.
one. No opportunity.
I'll share that one on Twitter later. Don't worry.
To reach out to our audience, show that we care. The executions are boring. Add fireworks and silly games.
Yes.
Oh, I said no.
Oh, fine.
The army is mobilized against an enemy that never materialized. The queen, I'm with child.
The
I will
Empire
be
on the
his
damn
son.
lists.
There, finally.
I fucking hate tail tag.
The Empire and their
Generally.
damn lists.
Earthquake.
Hello, boys.
no.
Give me your tail. You don't have a tail.
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Show me this elephant.
Who was he?
It's not an elephant.
Give
I
me.
think he said a name, but I'm not sure.
Woo!
Okay. William the Elephant.
Oh wait, it's
Rainfall
the
is
Empire
17
loved
years.
their lists.
Henry. Another Henry. The doctor is conducting ungodly experiments in a hidden room. He must be stopped. I'm well aware of that. I'm digging for gold from the entrance. I will go! Enter the dungeon.
A Nord's last moments should be of home.
Last thoughts, isn't it?
Its last thoughts should be of home.
Salt. Mercury.
Yeet.
Arsenic. Oh. Well. 1 year in power. I'm gonna go. Henry went to go look in the dungeon and then he died.
Beat me up, Scotty.
Another William. God.
Fucking hate.
That guy with a fake beard and a red coat. Yes. Not my concern.
Fake beard and a red coat? Did they just ask you to kill Santa?
Yeah. The Queen of the South is offering you 40 books. Yeah, we're gonna build
The
a
Queen of the
library.
South. The Queen of the South.
I'd like to conduct new research on weapons and warfare. Will you help?
Penguin Pursuit.
Sure.
Grab the penguin and hold on to it.
Yes. Okay. Old age.
Come on, yellow team.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Who do you think? Grab it and go.
I don't know what to do with all the corpses.
You idiot! What are you doing?
Try to dig deeper. No. Like to make sure. Oh, I ended the crusade as an old man. So the key is looking sure that you choke on it. What? Dear, I'm dying. I don't know why. Please.
Ow! Got RKO'd by a punching glove.
A ruby or a golden crown? What should I
Both
take?
penguins are over here.
What should I take? A ruby or a golden crown?
Like a root. Why are you holding me, you ass? Wait, I'm blue team. I am the biggest fucking idiot I think I've ever seen.
Nice.
I've been helping gold team this entire time.
What team were you on?
Blue.
Fucking rip.
I was thinking, why is yellow team holding on to me? Why did I think I was blue?
Because you're dumb.
Well, yes. Oh, stop that man! Stop that man!
William the Alchemist.
I'm gonna just forget that round ever happened. Go again, quickly.
I can see the future.
That was embarrassing.
Relation. Oh.
To be fair, the monkey skin does look kind of weird in team games. Roll
Red
on.
church.
Flame on.
I'm guard. Left. This bit. Left.
Don't grab. Don't grab. No. No grab. No take. Only throw.
No money, only spend. Thanks, boomers.
You can't buy a house. You have too much debt. What's that? You wanted to not be in debt your entire life? What country do you think this is?
Canada.
This is America. Oh, rip this guy. What's wrong, bud? I hope you desynced. I'm rooting for this guy. He's all the way at the beginning. Come on, bud. You got this. No, bud. Come on. You got it. I'm rooting for you. There's still time. Oh, dude. You're not bad. Oh, there you go. Still not bad. I'm thinking he got lagged out at the beginning. I want that sweet imposter skin. The impasta skin. Seesaw seashells on the seashore. What?
That's not how any of that sentence works.
You're not how any of that sentence works.
You're a mother.
It's very nice.
Yes, she is.
I failed. Luckily, Seesaw is one that's very doable if you get a late start. However, it is not doable if you fuck up like that. Motherfucker. Yes! Yeah. Booyah! I'm also excited to move out so I don't have to worry about being super loud. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, now I'm yellow. Damn it, guys. Garbo.
Garbo?
Garbo. My team was Garbo.
Have you ever thought, Kevin, that you might be Garbo?
No, I was perfectly fine that level. Just become a furry again.
What?
Hmm?
What?
Yeah, let's become a furry again.
Oh, please don't, I suppose.
I'm a Santa. Santa hot dog? Santa chicken. Or Santa snowman. Santa snowman looks good. Santa Claus. Ho ho ho. A cabinet's march, Santa Claus. Ho ho ho, I'm coming to fuck your shit up.
What?
Ho ho ho, you heard me. You're on the naughty list, Steve.
What's my punishment, Kevin?
Ho 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 ho, let Santa reach into his sack and find something for you.
Oh no. What have I done?
This is
Wait,
weird.
What sack is he reaching into?
You'll find out.
Because he's reaching into that sack, I would be more than a little concerned.
For Santa's health? Damn it. Wrong way. Damn it, I used to have this one, like, so figured out. Whoop. Ho, ho, ho. Santa cannot be stopped by balls. Ho, ho, ho. Santa brings the balls. Yeet Santa across the platform, please. Yeet. Santa will be qualifying now. Ho, ho, ho. How's it going, chat? How have you guys been? I don't know what the shark's doing. The shark's having a great time. He's just living his life. And I'm here for it. I am here for the shark. Good job, shark. Cheeky lilac flower. Good job. Oh, you're standing right next to me, too. Bye, buddy. Oh, no, he wasn't. He was somewhere else. I'm the only Santa here. Oh, oh, oh. It said it was a legendary skin, so I'm like, I'll put that on.
Alright, I'm gonna...
Yeah, this is probably my last round.
Bye.
Bye.
Last round of the evening. Santa has to go back to the North Pole.
God damn it, Kevin.
Big fans. I'm a big fan of this one.
Kevin.
I've never played this one before.
Kevin.
What?
Fuck off.
Problem, Steve?
Yes. Your big fan joke.
What, are you only a fan of fan jokes?
Fuck off, Kevin.
I just ran right off the edge. Oh, God. Okay, I've lost. This is where this ends, on a high note. Yep. Yep, this is, going exactly as I thought it would. I might be kind of close. I might not be as screwed as I thought I was. But you know how it be sometimes. Sometimes it be like it do. And sometimes it just do like it is. And sometimes you just gotta take a leap of faith! Spoiler alert, I did.
Oh, nice.
After a very terrible start. Pulled it together at the end. Someone's still at the very beginning.
Rip.
My mans just cannot get through. Ripperoni, that guy. Really want the imposter skin looks so good. Impost bean. Slime climb. Ooh, I'm a little rusty with slime climb. This might be bad. This might be bad. Remember, Kevin, the Dorito is a trap. Do not go for it.
Wait, who said that?
Me.
Dorito is a trap.
The very first Dorito, there's a strat. Sorry, I say Dorito, but they're like spring pad things. The first one, there's like a shortcut you can take, where like if you bounce on it just right, you'll get like launched. up a platform kind of thing. But everyone goes for it and makes it really hard to actually do it. Just because the sheer amount of people that try to go for it.
I got you.
And now for my actual worst nightmare. The fucking balance beams of doom. And I've lost. Because I'm stuck. Yep.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Oh, okay, hold on. There's still hope. There's still hope. Oh, yes. I mean, the one saving grace is you just have to finish this one. Like, you're not time. I mean, you're kind of timed because the slime's rising up.
Right.
Woo! That was good. You're the last one. Hyper yeeted ice cream. Hyper yeeted ice cream, you're so close. Come on, buddy. You're right there, man. Just put the pedal to the metal, man. Come on. No! My man's died.
Rips.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
So many people just died. Alright, this is probably the finale. Roll off. Move between rotating platforms to avoid falling into the water. The final round. Ready. Fight. Dun 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 dun. Oh, lag. Whoa, that was weird. Oh, God. Someone's gotta die soon, right? Okay, we're all still alive. Great sign. This one is pretty nauseating.
Yeah, a little bit.
Because it's just nothing but back and forth. Constant camera rotation. Okay, we're all still alive. The knockouts have to start coming soon, right? I'm gonna be first, I just know it. I'm not first! I see this as an absolute win. There's another one. Another one bites the dust. Ooh, running out of platform space. Whoa. It's also getting a little fast. Whoa. Getting very dizzy. Ugh. It's close. I almost died there. I won!
You did?
I did it!
Let's see.
Yes! Oh, holy shit.
Nice! got yourself a winner chicken dinner. Nice.
Oh, fuck. That might be my first win.
There you go. That's good. Congrats. Why is it like just me who's here to see all like your stream milestones?
I know, right? Well, thanks for hanging out, Steve.
Yeah, no problem. Ooh, you got a new costume too.
Yep. Shark head.
Time to save this game. Too.
I could buy the rocket head, but I don't want to hold on to it. Oh, I could finally get the fish pant legs.
Wait, you have to buy tops and bottoms separately?
Yeah.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
But I could finally have the fish tank as the bottoms.
True.
Yeah, fish tank bottom. Santa has a fish tank butt.
What?
Santa is good luck. Cool. Well, thank you for hanging out with me, Steve, and thank you, chat, for hanging out. That was a very exciting time. I'm pretty sure that's my first win ever in Fall Guys, so. Season 4 off to a great start.
Oh, your Santa's fucking terrifying. I hate it.
Santa lost his legs in Nam.
That was a sentence that you can definitely say, I suppose.
Thank you guys for hanging out. Let's send you guys somewhere. Let's raid someone. Hold on. Let's send you guys somewhere. There's 6 of you, 7 of you, I think. See if there's anyone worth.
Who do I have that's streaming on my list? Nobody that doesn't have like thousands of followers already. So I got nothing. Doesn't the platypus guy isn't he supposed to be streaming?
No, he put out a tweet saying that he's doing some computer repairs.
Oh, I got
Yeah,
you.
there's this. Go raid this guy. He's playing Don't Starve to Get.
Nice.
Why not?
Nice,
Right.
Nice.
So yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. Really appreciate it. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with some Halo Reach. We're finishing up Reach. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Go enjoy some Don't Starve. Bye-bye.
Bye.